Yeah. Hello. Oh my god, it's loud as fuck. Hello. Welcome. Where's my everything? Welcome to the Coffee Cafe, where we don't serve coffee. We serve me. Just me. I've taken over. Hello. Working on thumbnail art or something else. Hello, everyone.
Actually, that was a good option. You could
Actually,
have also worked on thumbnail art instead.
I could have actually. I'm kind of an idiot.
Huh.
I could still.
I mean, you already had a plan. It's just.
I don't mind doing either. The important thing is that I work.
Yeah. Up to you.
You know what? Fuck it. Oh, sure, hello. Okay, so, who's here? Dare? I'm not here yet, so I won't hear you say hi. I'll let you know. Okay, hi anyway. I don't know if you'll see the mod, but, like, everyone, when Dare's here, tell Dare I said hi. Venus. Rave. Hello, is it a coffee and cafe? It is. You're in my side of the cafe now. And, okay, so, initial idea was that I was going to do some, hello there, party noob, hello. I was gonna do some 2 Sins to Spooky. I'm gonna be drawing. Yes, I will. I will be working.
I mean, you still could.
I still could.
That would still put us into schedule.
That would, actually.
It's like schedule.
Schedule.
Because I'm British.
Because you're British. Well,
I'm the British man.
you are the British man. Wait, where the fuck is the
British man bothering you right now?
Oh god. There you go. Okay. What you call it? Oh, that actually took me off guard. I was kind of like, what can I do to work? So, like, last night, right? 2 cents, 2 spooky. Yippee. You know what? I can work on different things. I can chip away.
We're no longer at 420. We're at 421.
Damn. Okay, right? So, I can show you guys this incredible process of how I work, which is not very efficiently. So, but the important thing is, at least for the stream, is that I get to work entertainingly. If I work outside stream, I have to work efficiently. But inside the stream, efficient, but you know what? As long as it's a little funny, it's fine. But you know what? I will do as much as I can. And I'm gonna open some stuff for the tab so that I can do stuff. And I can thing. So you'll get to see previews of what everything's like. Should I do homework while watching the stream? Yeah! That was really enthusiastic, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. If anything, I'm also working, so you'll be working. And you're doodling character concepts for your VN. Yes! We do an inscription. We be doing we'll be drawing. I'll be drawing. But technically, we will be drawing. E's drawing. Rave is homework. I'm drawing. Draw. Am I coherent? I think that's a good. I'm not gonna ask about the audio. I'm gonna.
When have you ever been coherent?
That was very enthusiastic. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna ask. Like, oh, is my audio alright? I'm gonna ask. Am I coherent? Am I sounding sane? Do I sound normal? So yeah. I'm gonna be putting up some stuff. Cause I do need to do some things today. And I have a couple hours to do them. And I'll chip away at everything. Cause I work. I work. But like before that, let's do what Z and I always do before getting started. And that's planning out what the fuck we're gonna do at all. And the first thing I guess we can do is that we can do too larger. Okay. Lisa, you never sound normal. Alright. I summon pot of green to draw 2 additional cards from my deck.
What the fuck?
Oh, Mike, what? Mia, look at screen. I summon pot of green. Huh? Oh, because they're cards! Actually, I'll show you in a bit what they are. It reminds me of the screaming man reaction I sent on Discord. That's great. I want you to know that the energy that I have right now, that's the energy I carry almost 24/7 that the Z has to deal with.
That's true.
So yeah. Alright, here's the goal for today. Goal? Alright, number 1. We got a thumbnail, and sketch some 2 cents too spooky. I thought before that I would just like, you know, thumbnail like 2, fully illustrate at least 1, which is like, you know, a couple. But let's try at least thumbnail and sketching them out. Doesn't have to be final. 2? Yeah, let's do that. And then actual thumbnail what'd you call it? Thumbnail. Oh no, draw, fully illustrate. Fuck. The finish thumbnail. Okay, so some thumbnail. Yeah. Right. So yeah, I summon Exodia, the Forbidden One. I know that there's cards over here, but they're actually stuff I use for the thumbnails. I'm saying that a lot. But ta-da! This is what it looks like. These are the sketches for some 2 cents 2 spookies that you might have seen if you saw the shorts. If you look at how they look, this is how they usually start off as. That I genuinely don't know what's going on here. I don't know what that is. If you might have seen this one, it's like, oh, spooky classroom. Oh, spooky classroom shadow. Hands. Have you guys seen my 2 cents 2 spookies I sent in the comments? We go through the comments and we do see them. In terms of whether we're going to like use them, it will take a bit of time for like some recent ones. We'll try to see how we can do that because
we're mixing older ones with newer ones so that newer ones can come out earlier. It's just our focus is on the other stuff outside of 2 cents 2 spooky.
Yeah.
That's why that's why Lisa's working on this today. These aren't fan made ones. These are the ones that Lisa and I wrote. Yeah.
Story. Yes, they're stories. They're like little little batches. I don't
Lisa,
know
breathe.
what this is.
Breathe. Let your brain work first.
Huh?
The brain tick. What are the words coming out of the brain?
Do I look? Oh,
what is the little Lisa inside your head trying to say?
That's I don't think it's trying to say anything. It just says it. There's no trying here. Now draw to Lisa streams. Draw her stealing the chaos efforts. Fuck. Ozzy, what? Hi. The 4th picture's obviously a man trying to high five a fish on top of a mountain. Fuck.
I'm afraid of your underwhelming threat.
I feel Z's in the shadow realm. Lisa, what did you do to him? I sent him away to steal the chaos emeralds, obviously.
Give me a tic tac and a toothpick.
Yeah, you can figure it out. So we've done these already. This one is actually like currently being in the works, but like I won't show that one yet. But like, yeah, and oh wait, this one? No, this one's the done one. This one's done, but it's not out yet. And this one is the one I'm currently working on. So yay. So stories. Does Lisa try to get you out with a broom? Hello?
They changed our link, by the way, for small.
Oh, okay.
It's no long. It doesn't have the weird random number.
Oh, you could do that?
I only found that out now.
I see. No, Lisa, see, it's a good thing, but still very underwhelming. Your work with me is like forcing. Wait, how? Like I'm being forced, or I'm forcing you? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything that you don't wanna. The only thing I'm forcing you to do is that if you're gonna stay here, you have to listen to me scream. um fuck. At least compared to other things. At least compared to other things. Well, you know what? I look forward to whatever it may be. What the fuck am I doing? Drawing. So, why are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh in chat, Mike? I activate my trap card, which makes me draw my pot of greed from the deck again. And then I use pot of greed to draw 2 additional cards from my deck, and now I summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Sorry for not being able to catch a lot of your streams. I have to be up early most of the days, so I rarely get time to watch you guys.
Oh,
That's
no,
fine!
Ozzy, we saw the message on Discord last night, but we were too pooped to reflect it on Discord.
Dude!
But, it's completely fine. Like, you know, the VODs are always up if you want to, like, you know, watch them. Just relax and, you know, take your time.
If you are physically capable of relaxing watching my stream, go ahead. So here are the stories. I'm putting up this text here. Like, they're screenshots of a note from a note that I copy-pasted into a note. So yeah. What we got is 2 of these. 2 of these, right? Fuck. No, don't draw it there. Draw it here. Move it here. Yes. No? Wrong one. No, bitch. Okay. Despite the light being green, something stopped me from crossing the road with my friends.
Oh, these would be exclusive, what's it called, behind the scenes for future ones. So if you guys manage to see, like, these in the wild, make sure you comment, I was here when we made this.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to put the reason why. Yeah, sure, that's like, yeah, thank you, still.
Yeah. Like, we also wanted to tell you, like, you know,
that's
take
alright.
it easy. Like, you know, we're always here for you.
Yeah.
And we support you. And we miss you.
It's alright, see. It's okay. Jesus. Will we continue Undertale? Yeah, we will. Okay, this week is finishing up some older stuff. And Resident Evil. So we'll be trying to schedule going back to other games that we have to finish. So yeah. Something stopped me from crossing the road with my friends. As I watched a truck swerve into them, someone from behind me started to chant, "I told you so." Okay. So, like, I can only think of the next one. Where he's like, holy shit, oh my god. He's like, shit, fuck. What am I drawing? Larger brush. He's like, holy fuck. They got run over and shit. Right? This is what our thumbnails look like. And then, like, when I was like, oh, someone behind me started to chant, there's gonna be, like, a person, like, whoa, crazy. I don't know, like, if I should give them, like, long hair and whatnot. But, like, she's gonna be like, yeah, I told you so, bitch. She's gonna pop out behind him and it's gonna, like, move and shit. Maybe that's so we can cover him in blood, because, like, whoa, shit, they hit the fan, they got hit by a truck and now there's blood everywhere. Right? I was AFK. What was the topic again? I can't tell you. Where's fucking wait, so what? It was fucking thing and this thing. You know what I'm talking about, right? The topic is what to draw for the stories. Story number 1 is about a guy that's like, hey guys, don't cross the road, but the light's green. Like, I know it's fucking green. I don't give a shit. and they cross the road and they got hit by a truck, and then there's gonna be a ghosty that says, "I fucking told you so." Wait, no, not that. Not that. It doesn't look like that. It's usually like this for like pedestrian crossing. Question, do you guys like playing with big guns in games? I'm not actually like a fan of like, oh, not that I don't like it. It's more of I tend not to play shooter type games like FPS. And that, so there's that. But I mean, I do like when gun big. When we do end up playing a game that does involve shooting, I like gun big. Big mean bigger kablooey, kaboom kablow bazooka. I love when bazooka. Sometimes it's R.I.P. my granny, but you know, I like when kablow.
Fuck are you talking about?
I'm answering Ozzy's question about whether or not I like big gun. Are you sure that's blood and not just jam? Shall I taste it? You could. I can't promise that it'll taste good, but you can leave that to you and this random doodle of a man. That you can leave that to yourselves. Damn, I want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh now. I want to watch like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like the original. Yeah. Okay. Or it can be this. This is also like an option. Maybe I can draw like a person walking. Like, whoa, like let's go. And then like they're like, holy fuck, don't fucking go. Yeah, that's fine. Lick, yes, it's a kaboom, lick. I look up for 5 seconds. I told Z last night that, the time frame and how much I'd be able to do at the end of a stream when in regards to 2 cents too spooky, because I draw, I think, pretty fast. Well, not super fast. I'm still pretty slow, but like I've timed myself that every 2 cents too spooky illustration takes 30 minutes, more or less. And so when I make 2 cents too spooky, which is 2 illustrations, it takes me about an hour. But I talk a lot. When I lock in, I'm just like, I'm down. I'm just sat. I do nothing else. But, you know, when I do stuff like this and I'm chatting with chat, God knows how long that'll last. Okay, I think I kind of like this more. There's a lot more going on here, rather than just stop sign here. So yeah. What do you mean the movie isn't? Holy fuck. Is that fully there? Do you have the abridged, Ozzy, do you have the abridged series of Yu-Gi-Oh? It's on YouTube. I didn't know that the movie was also on YouTube. Unless that thing will like... Pew. Okay, let's go with this. Let's go with that. Are we good with this, guys? Are we good with this, or is the sultry sounds of me yapping just distracting? What? Party noob? I'm sorry. Okay, Mike, we usually, like we've said, we usually just get them from the comment section, but admittedly, you're, like, reading yours, it's at least hilarious. Saw my mom making strawberry milkshake in the kitchen, but we're all allergic to strawberry. Like, Jesus.
I mean, we do have one here about a peanut allergy, like killing
Killing.
a husband. So
Yeah.
put that in the comment section. And
Yeah,
we'll consider it.
Yeah, we'll consider that one. I like that one.
Murderous
Strawberry.
housewife.
Yeah, strawberries. Yes, and housewife. I actually sent it to Sense to Spooky recently on the newest show. We saw.
Lisa
We
was
saw.
laughing about it all night long.
It's so fun.
This is your fault. It took me a good 30 minutes to calm her down.
It's so funny.
I ran out of 2 bottles of water spray.
Oh my god, hello, Lisa, hello, party noob in the cursed text. Wait, hold on. Y'all actually saw it. We read all of your comments. We see them.
We read all your comments.
All of them.
Guys, just so you know, even if we don't reply to your comments, we've read them. We try really hard to reply to everyone. Sometimes you just get a little too busy, but we read all of them. All the unhinged comments.
Yep. I look at my 6th class homework. I see a private comment from my teacher saying, need to complete ASAP. It was sent at 3:08. Why am I doing this at 9:27? Damn. Good luck. Godspeed. You got this. You got this. It's totally based on Venus. I saw tape on the floor, but it was scary tape. I love that, actually. I love those types. Because we try to make some spooky, some scary, and then some silly. Those are like the 3 categories of like our thing.
Like this is like 2 Cents Too Spooky is inspired by mostly 2-sentence horrors. That's very true. But we never claimed to be scary, like to the full extent. We used to say, want to hear something spooky, not scary. And what's it called? We never claimed to be scary. It's supposed to be goofy fun. It's supposed to be goofy fun.
Yeah.
And what's it called? That's why there's a lot of really stupid ones.
Yep.
My favorites are still the little spooky drinks.
Oh, I love spooky drinks. Honestly, I'm off Sia, but before I leave here, have a present. Kaboom kablowie!
Kaboom kablowie!
Rest in peace, my granny. Spooky. Oh, hey there. I have no sound, so no idea what's happening. But hi, still not fully here yet.
We're talking shit about like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Like depressed sounds.
Sad noises.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad at least it might be considered in 2 Cents Too Spooky. We're considering like since it's also attached to Carol Coven Away. It'd be funny too. Next story before I forget. My brother keeps pestering me about going back to the deeper end of the walking trail. If I hadn't brought him here the first time around, he wouldn't be bothering me to look for his body now. So dead body is involved. Okay.
Hello, K2K.
Hi, okay, 2K. But yeah, put that in a like copy paste that what you wrote right now to a note, and then on that note you copy paste that. Just put it somewhere in a 2 cent, like a recent 2 cent. This is too spooky. No, I have not watched. I feel we've answered that. Z and I have answered that.
We've watched that. No, we've watched that. We've answered that.
Yeah.
Diego, please.
Please, do you hear us?
Please note down our answers.
Yes.
We don't have to pass them over again.
Do you hear us, Diego? Diego, are you in the room?
We're happy to answer you. It's the same questions.
Okay, the walking trail. How the fuck do walking trails even look? Okay, trees. That was gonna be my original one before my comment that I left. You could put that in, E. So yeah. It's similar to the last one though. Still, like you still can. It's great for engagement. Did you see mine? Was it a recent? Hold on. I feel like we did it. Mostly because like, where's my phone? Okay, wait, bitch ass. Because we read everything. What did you think of my 2 cents spooky from the comments? Here's the thing, we love, like, the motherfucker, where is it? We love you guys' comments. I know we haven't responded to them in a while.
We tend not to respond to the 2 cents to spooky submissions.
Yeah.
Unless they really catch us off guard.
Yep.
But like, what's it called? We just take note of them, put them in the thing, and again, whatever comes out with the 2 cents to spookies, we're gonna be editing them.
Yeah.
For both grammar, coherency, and like general flow.
Should be on the latest 2 cents to spooky. I see it. Oh, there it is. It just loaded up. There you go.
Yeah.
I see it 2 minutes ago. There you go. Thought you meant like on some other times, and I was like scrolling.
We're gonna lock in.
Okay. All right. Go lock in while I lock in. I don't know. Walking trail. All right. I don't know what to do for this one for the second one. And if you guys have any ideas for anything spooky, you can even make your suggestions. This is now a collaborative effort. This is no longer just 2 cents to spooky where I'm just drawing and you're just watching. You guys, if you guys want to say like, hey, you know what I think is spooky, this thing, you guys can do that too. I just want your opinion on them. Because I know you've made quite a few of those comments. What a frick. From Rave.
I remember. Have we done any of them so far?
I think we've done.
Or I know we've definitely cataloged a few, but
yeah.
like we stopped doing this in 2020, like these in 2024, or was it early 2025? Because we haven't started season 3 of What Was in the Comments. So if you started before the hiatus, we may have done some of yours before. If you've placed in some after the hiatus, you were probably logged in. Like, I know you've been logged into the stuff, so that means that we liked your comments, essentially. Like, behind the scenes. We don't like your comments because we don't want to get people's hopes up. Like, yeah. When it comes to 2 cents to spooky. But we tend to log them into our little bank of comments so that we can take from them later down the line. And I know for a fact that I've taken some of yours, Rivera. So
they're nice.
They're good. I do remember early on, very very early on. You have since fixed this, but you used to post 1 sentence comments as well.
Yeah,
Which,
and we don't know if it's like there was a punctuation error of like typo, but yeah.
Since then it's been
it's been
started
2.
putting 2, so that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I do know there's a few from you specifically, so your comments are good. Your comments are good.
Yeah. Grim, hi.
Hey Grim, are you okay?
How are you doing?
How are you doing today? Please tell me it's a good update.
Yep. Howdy. Now I'm inking the Lisa trying to make. Ooh, inky, yay! Alright. What's next for me?
I'm uploading the video that I forgot to upload yesterday. I'm sorry I didn't upload a video yesterday.
Alright. Wait, I have oops. It's fine, Rave. It's I think that's the most common
It's the most common problem a lot of the comments have. Which is why we have to like edit them heavily.
Yeah, to like
to separate them into 2 while still keeping the same theme, essentially, or the same soul into it. We just kind of edit it for grammar, for punctuation, splitting it into two comments most of the time. Flow, as in like, does it actually sound good? That kind of stuff. So it's a lot of work on our end, but like that's also another reason why when we do comments, if it's not like grammatically perfect and matches kind of the flow that we tend to have on Two Cents to Spooky, it will be edited. What was I doing?
You're uploading.
Right. What the fuck is wrong with me?
You're more distracted than I am when when you were streaming. Actually, this could also work. Okay. So like the two options that I had for like the second Two Cents to Spooky was like first one, there's like a dude. It's like, oh, I hear his voice and stuff when like he's telling me to like go to the woods. And then the second one was like the woods walking trail, but I didn't know what to put to be animated, and it was gonna be like a shadow ghost person. Whoa, crazy! But maybe I could do the same view as here, and maybe like a body or arms or something.
Body has been discovered.
Maybe blood can like pour out of there. So yeah, ignore my grammar mistakes right now. My brain is off in space. Honestly,
no, it's completely fine. It's completely fine. Honestly, a lot of the Two Cents to Spookies is mostly my brain off in space. Like, it's just one of those. What the fuck is good? Yeah.
Yes, this is true.
What was the one that you were working on yesterday that I wrote down yesterday? Like, would
white
you like
noise?
to spoil that one? Oh yeah, the white noise.
Yeah. I don't have like immediately on me
Yeah,
for like.
let me read it out.
Okay.
It's something along the lines of I'm not sure if it's my imagination, but something keeps. Oh wait, no, that's. Oh, you didn't mark it off. Putting on random white noise at night usually helps me with my insomnia. Listening in closer to the sounds tonight, I realized they were actually whispering my name. That one happened because I just woke up and Lo-Fi Girl was still on the TV, and I'm just like, wouldn't it be creepy if Lo-Fi Girl said my name? Write that down!
Incredible.
Like, honestly, it's just a lot of that. Like, you don't really need to think about it too hard as long as it's one, coherent, and two, creepy. That's what I found when writing Two Cents to Spooky. And then, like, all you need to do after that is make it entertaining. Honestly. What was I doing?
Are you done uploading?
Oh, right.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Oh, there you get to hear it.
There you go. You get to hear my process of uploading the video, guys, because I forgot to mute.
Graham, I'm no good, lol, no drama. Happened to me at work.
Okay, that's good. Take a break. Take a breather.
That's good. That's good.
That's good. In all seriousness, though, I'm glad that you're okay today.
Okay. Wait, hold on. There's a lot of comments. Okay. Also, if you guys send any 2 cents to Spookies over on the stream right now, since I'm doing a work with me, if I don't get to catch a lot of your comments, your chat here, you can just go send them over to a comments, because that way that'll be easier, and also I get to read like chat in terms of hello chat. I don't know how to draw hands, dog. Hi there, guys. Everything's updated except for this model for Lisa on the beanbag. We updated so many things, but I'm actually on my laptop. Everything that you guys see is on Z's laptop, because we stream through Z's laptop and we play games via the desktop. So
I'm using my laptop right now.
So there's that. And bitch. Uh so since I'm on my laptop, it's like wait, hold on. I'm drawn. Since it's on my laptop, I don't have any of the assets on me. Z has them, and I was setting up a little late because I woke up late, like, because I slept late, and we're just working off of this. I'm actually considering updating this particular model so that when it's my turn to stream, and you guys can tell it's my stream specifically for my laptop, and they're usually going to be smaller, like smaller VNs or VNs in general, or just work with me streams, it'll at least be updated to like the new fit. In terms of design, it'll be probably in my art style. Animal Crossing art style. That'd be cute. Ever thought of drawing a serial killer story? Like drawing what they look and do while talking in the background and their horrible acts and facts about them? Like, in a fictional, yes, it'd be fun. We do have, like, it would be fun to do a Knife Guy story, actually. Like, you know, like a full story and background and stuff. Still don't know how, because he was kind of made out of a bit. And his story kind of just, like, exploded after that. And especially after making him related to a character in Carol Cove, and now he's, like, in Carol Cove. But in terms of, like, maybe a real serial killer, like, as in, it's really small. Like a true crime thing, not sure, because, like, true crime is really just one of those things that's difficult to, like, handle. Like, how do you do a true crime story while being respectful to, like, in an entertaining way, while being respectful to...
Because Lisa and I are very into true crime as well, or
yeah.
we used to be. Because the problem with true crime is a lot of content creators and influencers kind of jumped onto the bandwagon of true crime during the 2020s because, you know, it was a big popular thing during the pandemic. But the problem with that is a lot of them just kind of did it without really considering that some of the victims were still alive. Some of the victims' families and friends were still alive. And the way that they painted the crime or the incident was kind of sensationalized, and a lot of people spoke out against that because, like, these were real people and not just like a scary story to tell online. And the problem we saw with true crime, and this is the reason why we haven't really dwelled into true crime, is because we don't want to disrespect the families.
Yeah.
And, you know, especially because we're going to be animating most of them. So, you know, because we're an animation channel. So, we decided not to dwell into true crime. Though, like, think about it right now. We can go into true crime if it's historical true crime.
I want to talk about Jack the Ripper
Yeah,
all day.
We have a script about who Jack the Ripper is. Unfortunately, around the time we were actually tying down the script and starting pre-production for the art, they actually found Jack the Ripper. So our whole theory was kind of thrown out. So we had to throw out the script last year. It was last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, it was kind of funny because it was supposed to be our end of hiatus video, and then, like, it got thrown out. But yeah.
But hi there, gamer boy. We're doing the draw. If you're here, you draw. Got to draw or work or homework. Some people doing homework. Everybody.
I'm doing work.
We're doing
What's it doing again?
productive. Dude, at this point, I don't know. Have you done uploaded it?
I'm uploading the second one.
Okay, go.
I just forgot which comment I was uploading.
Oh my God, I swear, I have research on the Cecil Hotel. I have it. Oh,
Lisa
I have
has
it.
an
I
entire
have it.
script that she's
I have
had
it.
since 2021, actually.
I've been.
I've been telling her to upload it.
But like I never have like the brain capacity to do the full video because everything else like kind of like happens. But like no, I swear, dude, I was in college, first year of college when the everything happened, and it was like shit. It haunted me for a while because
I have an idea.
oh yeah,
Why not have a work with me stream, but instead of drawing, you research?
guys, 2021 Lisa, yes, I know. We could. Oh my god, would you guys want to join me on my research runs on a work with me? Like if we make a video
Research
and like
a Cecil Hotel video, like
Oh
more
my
up to date.
God,
And then what's it called? We turned it into a video. And you guys better show up if you guys, like you guys better show up when these 2 cents 2 spookies come out. Being like, I was here when we made it.
yeah,
In the comments, cause like support.
yeah. Okay. Oh, hi, Stitch fan. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Z's voice.
Hello, I'm in the beanbag actually.
Yeah, you're in the beanbag. Research runs. Yes, I love it. Totally not looking up answers to my math homework. If you do that, you can study how the answers even happen. See, it's like you're thinking like I'm just looking up stuff, but then you can also look stuff up while learning. I love doing that. I love doing that so much. Okay, we're good. I'm fine. I'm normal, guys. I'm normal. Scrolling up because I can see. Have you seen my charcoal works? I have, yes. I know we're not like super active on Discord, especially since the streamathon. So we'd like to apologize to everybody on Discord that we're just like every now and then we just go and then we like leave. So we don't tend to have like a lot of like full conversations very often on Discord. But then we will be back after, mostly because like before and after streams we kind of like before the streams we go. Sorry, that was a burp. We do a lot of setup. We eat. And then after the streams, we're like dead to the world, right? What the fuck's the number am I working on right now? This one, 66. I love deep diving the webs. I love surfing the internet. Do you guys remember when we didn't call it like, oh yeah, just going doom scrolling? Do you remember when going on the internet meant surfing the web? I fucking hate doom scrolling. Catch me out here surfing the web. Anyway. Hi, Dark Blue Heart, hi. I'm currently reading manga and editing a wiki, but I am multitasking with drawing too. We're all working.
Editing a wiki?
Are you, like...
You're
that
editing a wiki? That's actually so intense.
That's so intense. Also, 3 at the same time is crazy.
That's awesome.
E, I'm not gonna judge you on that, Lisa, because I never finish any of my VNs. E, we make a deal. You work on VN. I work on the Cecil Hotel video. Deal? Deal. And then, on Discord, all we do is scream at each other and hope for the best. To be honest, the Cecil Hotel's, cover... There's so much going on with the Cecil Hotel. Because it's not just... A lot of people think it's just, like, the spooky stuff, or... Oh, it's, like, the supernatural. But I think the most haunting thing about the Cecil Hotel is that there's a lot of real-life horrors to it. And one of the reasons why...
zoning laws.
Zoning that is true.
Issues with, privacy and people breaking in because they think there's something spooky inside.
Yep.
Like, I remember there was this one TikToker, Pete Montague or something, who flew a drone right next to the Cecil Hotel back when it was so popular. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Until I realized people are living in Isn't that like a privacy issue?
It was around the time that was like the maintenance, so there was no one there.
Big, yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. I should probably post my character design ideas for said BN. See, we're holding each other accountable. I post these so that I remember to work, and you post character design so it feels like you're being productive. See, that's what we're doing here, right? Sent Lisa fan art on Discord. I must even need to submit some files to school. Okay, take care!
Okay, take care.
Oh my god! The line art is so clean.
Yeah, actually,
That's really clean.
Is that pencil?
Is that no? It's pen ink. Oh wait, is that pen ink?
Is that pen ink or pencil? Because it looks like pencil.
It looks
from afar.
Well, you are
But
farther
like, that's
from the screen.
really
That's clean.
It looks so clean. I can mistake that for digital art.
Yeah. Nice camera. That also helps. I remember the days of Ask Jeeves. I loved Ask Jeeves. Like, I loved it when we had, like, you know, when we were, like, searching for stuff and there's, like, multiple search engines. I do that now. I love using multiple search engines. Yahoo used to be my favorite because all of the pretty colors made, yeah. We scream at each other about finishing it. Yeah, but then the productive part is the screaming, not the finishing. Dude, you ain't active. I'm barely on the server. And that's why it's a delight when you say hello, Rave. Having to bribe the contractor. Cecil Hotel is like a much calmer version of Area 51. That really was what 2020 felt like. Actually, that's what it felt like. I don't care. I love a roommate, for real, for real. We definitely have a roommate. In the studio. So that's something. Pen for Lisa. Damn. Oh, pencil for Lisa in your stuff. The background's pencil and pen for Lisa. It's clean.
It's very clean.
Solid shot as well. It what you call it? It makes everything look really clear. So yay! I love the wrinkles on like the sleeve, kind of emphasizing that like the sleeves are big, and it's like, so I like that. Demon drawings. Whatever happened to the demon drawing series? What is ever discussed to be or still indecision? Oh, the demons, yes, demonology and stuff. That, ooh.
We were talking about it a couple of weeks ago, literally, while we were in Vietnam. And, like, we have since, we do a lot of research on it as well, and we have since found a lot more.
Yes, there's a lot more.
It is a topic that I want, like, specifically surrounding King James. It's more of, we're trying to figure out how to angle it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, like, here's the thing. When we make videos, it's not just about, like, the research and the script. We actually need to know, like, how it looks like. Our videos say, if you guys have seen we made Pokemon videos, they look different from our Koffeinated videos from the first season and look different from the second season, and now we have, like, what's going on right now.
The hard thing about the demon series as well is a lot of the demons in, say, the Bible, they tend to either be different names of the same entity, or they are supposed to be a representation of another pagan god or another god from another belief. So it's a lot of like, we have to like find an angle to show that it's not like to show that it's specifically the Bible version, and we trying not to disrespect the original pagan god or the original god from a certain belief that was translated into a demon in the Bible. A lot of that tends to happen mostly because of the fact that history and religion is very odd, given it's the dominant religion tends to be the one who is more outspoken, and any other religion that kind of fights against said dominant religion kind of becomes ostracized and demonized. So it's like, for example, I'm still doing research on this, but like from the research I found, there are certain demons, I think it was Baal, who turned out to be a storm god from another pagan religion. And the reason why Baal, or I think it was Baal, like the reason why they were referred to as a demon was because there was a historical event where they were pitting the Christian god with said pagan god about who is the true storm god. It's a whole thing. I'm still researching it. I'm just showcasing what I've learned so far. And as we know, the like the beef eventually turned into, yes, the god of Christianity is the storm god too, and Baal demon posing as the storm god. But again, we're unsure, and I'm not sure if people still believe in that sect of paganism, or well, that pagan what's called the pagan religion, I guess. So it's one of those tiptoeing around. It's harder. It's harder because like demon inherently means bad, and don't want to make bad on those. Respect is a key part of our like production here.
Okay. Just missing out some chat. Do you want to talk to chat? Like, okay.
I'm just answering questions that are being thrown. I uploaded the videos. I forget what I'm supposed to do.
2 Cents Too Spooky?
Which one? The video,
Videos.
the long
Yes.
form, the long form.
Yes. That's why you brought the headphones.
Guys, I am so like organized right now.
Yes, that's why. Like, tell me if I'm too distracting as well.
No, it's fine. Like chat's entertaining.
They are. I love it. Okay, I'm scrolling up. I see. I'll try to make Z fan art, but I cannot get the ass right.
I'm so
love
sorry.
that.
Actually, IRL, like people have told me I have a very feminine ass and
You
very
do!
feminine legs.
You do.
Like chop off my lower half, you can mistake my lower half as very feminine. It's just I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
You have quite feminine legs. What's the storyboard for a new vid? Almost their storyboard. Thumbnails for since you just came in 2 Cents Too Spooky. Whoa, crazy! Wait, hold on. Okay, so whoa, crazy! Wow, this is what things look like when we do 2 Cents Too Spooky in our videos, which you should totally check out. Gamer Boy. Whoa. Is it shameless plugging if it's our channel?
Z is a femboy. Unfortunately, IRL.
Oh gosh.
Let's say that's gonna be my little secret.
Yeah. It could be
The speculations.
folklore demons. We still also want to do that. There's so many. We have like a list. We have legitimately a list.
The thing is, the reason why we're looking at the Catholic demons or Christian demons, period, is because a lot of people begged for that specific demonology, given that we did biblically accurate angels. The biblically accurate angels was just kind of an offshoot idea we had, mostly because we found biblically accurate angels as a concept kind of hilarious. Because when you go talk to like your grandma about angels, it's always like, you go to your grandparents' house, there's always like a baby cherub like there, there's some sort of statue of Saint Michael or whatever, like angels, that kind of thing. It's always kind of like a mixture of like imagery that's not inherently in the Bible, like people with wings, saints with wings, that kind of thing. And then you actually read the actual source material, and it's like flaming head of rings, or rings with eyes, do not be afraid, that kind of stuff. Like, we found it so hilarious. We actually looked into it, did a lot of research. I was like, oh my god, that's actually really cool. That's actually kind of cool. So we turned it into a series, like that was fun. Because the groundwork was already there. On the flip side, though, demonology is all kind of like a mix match of different stuff, and that's the thing that we need to like filter through and actually proofread. Be not afraid. Meanwhile, the dude seeing the angel is pissing his pants. Honestly, yeah. Oh god.
Okay.
Azrael, the Archangel of Death. We did it to specific angels. We did the hierarchies. So we did Archangel. We were also considering doing the specific ones. Just we didn't know which ones to do specifically. Though my favorite depiction of angels and demons are still Helltaker.
That's valid.
That should show how unserious we are with how accurate things tend to be visually. One creature, four heads. Isn't that a cherub?
Was that the girl?
I think that is the cherub, because like I recall like there's a very huge distinct there's a distinct difference between the baby cherub that your grandma tends to put on their walls as a crochet thing. I know my grandma had that versus the actual one. Like I'm pretty sure one imagery will like make grandma go aww. The other one will probably send grandma to the hospital just by looking at it.
Kaboom kablow?
Kaboom kablow.
Bazooka my granny?
Exactly.
Gnosticism. I love checking that out.
Ooh.
I really like it. And I love anything like I love.
That one's definitely the seraphim. No, seraphim. Ophanim. God, it's hard to pronounce their names. But yeah, it's what's it called? The chariot of the gods. They are the wheels of eyes.
Okay. What else?
Did someone say math?
Did you? You look like you want to say. I don't mind it.
Okay, I'll go. I'll lock it. I'll put on my headphones and lock in, guys. I'm not here. I am not here.
I will be reading stuff out loud. So if anyone has also questions for Z, like let me know.
I'm locking in. I can't hear you guys. La la la, la la la. Ow.
I'm stroking Z's face very tenderly.
Ow! Oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god!
I am so sorry.
Wait, hold on. You go chat.
Oh, I am so sorry. I accidentally bit Lisa in the mouth, jokingly biting her mouth. Are you okay?
Okay, go to the chat.
Okay. I accidentally bit Lisa in the mouth, and I feel so bad right now. Oh my god. I have a question for Z if you can hear us. Yeah? Z's face cheese grater to make Lisa scream. Yeah. That's horrible, but how she was poking my face, and like normally when she pokes my face, I pretend to bite her mouth, but like I don't know what happened. Like I just felt something in my mouth, and then Lisa just screamed, and like I don't know. I feel really bad right now. I feel really bad. She was poking. Yeah, she was actually poking my face. She was poking my face. Are you okay?
Just washing my hand.
Okay. Is it bleeding?
No, that's what I had to check.
Okay. Lisa's not bleeding.
I'm not bleeding. That was so funny though. Y'all bit me.
I'm so sorry.
Now I got rabies.
Well, you've always had rabies.
I have Z rabies specifically. Okay. Give me a sec, I was just washing my hands. Let me dry them so I don't, like, explode my laptop. I got it. Okay.
Would you like some...
Zeebies.
Would you like some...
Oh god.
Did that hurt?
No, actually. Okay, we're good. And that's how Lisa died. And the tombstone written, she touched Z's face, and
I'm a little disappointed in you guys.
Here.
Nobody made a FNAF joke here.
It was that the bite of 87. None of you!
Was that the bite of 6-7?
Okay, hold on. Let me scroll up, because there's a lot of chat that I missed. Oh, it was bald. I used to be a storm god. Yes. I feel like if you guys did that, you can change the term demon to something else that doesn't have a bad connotation. But we also want to be honest about like depictions.
That's why we've been researching it. Because
I know that in other folklore, some of them still consider some creatures to be like an equivalent of demons, but I don't know if that's translation issues.
Yeah.
Greek demons, Roman demons. Oh, that's actually really fun.
Yeah.
You know, like Zeus the pervert demon. I remember, okay, D&D demons. I've been wanting to do D&D stuff because I know there's a lot that's like based off of like folklore. There you go, bite of 87. Was that the bite? Was that the Z of 87? This is how the rabies virus started, I think. Yeah, like a bite. People who don't read the Bible portray Jesus as a soft pacifist who'll never raise his hand to anyone. But if you read the source material, you know that he would flip tables and push to do so.
No, actually,
is not a pacifist.
Honestly, like I was telling Lisa about this. We recently went to a church that's like, you know, all historic and everything. There's a gift shop right next to it, and I was like, the first thought I had was
him flipping
that verse of like Jesus walking into a temple and just flipping tables. Cause like, what the fuck are you doing in my house, Tug? You know, this is supposed to be a sign of God, Tug. You know, that kind of thing. It's just like a lot of the modern views we see of Christianity and all that tends to come from, again, King James. There's so many things I want to say about King James. I want to put it, guys. Don't get me wrong, I do want to talk about this, like, in a video and all that. It really is just, one, it's a sensitive topic, because, you know, it is a religion, and two, there are other religions that go hand in hand with this, that really do kind of, like, add to the complications of adding to this series. And, given, like, the climate of the world right now, I don't think it's ready to be put out yet. But like, there's so many things that I want to say about like demonology, King James, and like all that jazz, you know? Because yeah, it's just such an interesting topic.
Okay. Hello there, Oswald. Hi. Okay. Hold on, dude. I just see Grim. Do you want your finger back? I lost. It's gone now. It's gone. Z, what media do y'all take inspo from currently?
That's complicated because it's not just one. Like, not even just one. What's it called? Not just one.
I think that's a fun thing.
Media.
I think, okay, hold on. Like,
Okay, would you like to say yours first, or should I go with mine first?
Do you want to?
Because I know we have different ones too, right?
Wait, can I show mine?
Yeah, sure. Oh no!
Listen,
Oh no!
okay, hold on. Cause I really... Here's mine. Where are they? Media's plural.
Yeah.
It's for that very reason I won't include... Oh wait, hold on, let me scroll up. Oh yeah, I won't include him in my Bible fanfic era of the Hollow Sun. If he was around, there'd be no story. Be like,
honestly,
flip
King
stable.
James is an interesting story of how one person can essentially manipulate a religion into keeping the masses under one's rule. Like, that's what I'm getting from everything I've learned about King James so far. Like, with the current state of the world right now, you can kind of point the finger to King James as one of the starting points of how everything began. Because a lot of the blueprints that we see from what's going on today comes from the King James edit of the Bible. And it's very interesting. It's very, very interesting, the history of the King James Bible, actually. And King James is the author of the Demonology book. Just FYI, like I have a huge conspiracy in my head about it too. It's really I'm trying to do more research so that, like, I debunk my own conspiracy theory and actually make it fact based. But like, ugh.
Hi, Jason. Jesus looks a little bit like Kermit the Frog. No, this is like ours. This is my inspo. I love the big Muppet eyes.
Are you Christians talking about Christianity? I'm not a Christian.
I'm not either.
Yeah, I'm not a Christian. I'm an agnostic who grew up in a Christian household. That's why I have some interest in this topic. But in general, I am very interested in in different religions, not just in terms of folklore and all that. I am very interested in history, how things came about, like how things interconnect. It's a very interesting topic that Lisa and I shared. I think that's one of the reasons why we kind of grew closer as friends as well, because we like talking about stuff like this a lot.
Yeah, I really enjoy what you call it, the Bible as a piece of literature, and looking at the Bible through like a more cultural lens, a historical and cultural lens is
sociological
sociological
lens as
even is really interesting.
It's very interesting. Not just the Bible, like different
faiths.
Different
Norse pagan myself. Oh really, Grim? I feel like you've mentioned that before. That's pretty cool. One time someone said, "May God or Jesus bless you." Me being pagan, I said, "May the Greek gods bless you." He said, "They can't. They aren't real." I keep an open mind. It's one of those things.
Mind. And it's one of those ironies of you tried to share your belief through like a simple "May God bless you" kind of thing. And then when you do the same thing, it's like, what the fuck? That's not real.
Right?
That kind of thing. It's like, it's a weird reaction.
Yeah, because, we've said that we're, agnostic in a sense, but, what you call it? That doesn't mean we're going to outright deny. Because that's the whole point. Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at every religion more like a study. Yeah, a study! Yeah. It's actually really interesting. Scrolling
Oh
up.
my god, if we were to do, because I know you've been wanting to do this,
yes,
if we do book club but with the Bible,
that'd be crazy.
We're technically doing Bible studies on the channel.
Welcome to Bible study. We're all children of Jesus. Kumbaya, Lord.
Oh, what was that?
You button pressed.
Okay.
Did you change the mode? I have no clue. Blah, 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 blah. The translation of "took a rib from Adam," it was supposed to be "took Adam's sides" by King James. It's really one of those subtle decisions done by the king. That's really interesting.
It's a very subtle thing. I'm not gonna go into it, but a lot of the translations from King James seems to actually changed the wording to fit a very specific narrative that keeps him in power.
Yes,
and
that's
his
like the
cronies in
whole
power.
point, right?
It's a very specific wording, and then after he died, a lot of these wordings kind of remained intact and was what's it called? Was kind of manipulated to form like some sort of structure of power that future kings, future like groups and future governments started using to remain in power based on like a divine order that if you were to trace it back, it's actually just King James trying to stay in power. So we can't have demonology drawings because you guys are afraid of religious people attacking you guys, which is valid. Well, it's not necessarily that. It's not that we're afraid of people attacking us. We're actually more concerned about portraying things in a factual and and respectful way. It's like it may seem like we are afraid. It's more of we want to remain. We want to portray information with the utmost respect and accuracy that we can, because that's just something that we want to put out as Koffeine. Because we don't want to sensationalize anything. There's millions of videos that already do that thing. Lack of information, just all spooky, that kind of thing. We do want to cement ourselves as a place that you can go to and that the information is right. Again, take it a grain of salt, do your own research, but that's the reason why we do our own stuff, because we're tired of like top 10 demons or top 10 cryptids that will eat your shorts, that kind of thing. We want to be more credible in a way, I guess. Do you catch my drift, guys, or am I just rambling? Like, yeah, there's a difference between being afraid of being attacked by people, and there's also a difference between like us just wanting to put ourselves in a very specific standard of our own research and production.
I do say bless you out of respect, but if the person is having a sneeze, I say, if I bless you anymore, it's gonna turn into an exorcism.
Okay, I'm gonna take that, actually. I'm gonna take that if you don't mind, because that's hilarious.
Okay. Top 10 cryptids who have huge dumpies.
That's a little edgy, Oswald. I don't think you're in the right channel, because, for you to say that, because that's a little off topic.
Yes, that's not what
Yeah.
it's
That's not the thing we're talking about. And if you don't respect the LGBT, you may kindly leave, given you are in a queer channel right now.
Yep.
Yeah, you may kindly leave.
Yes. Hello, Jason, you were here.
Top 10 cryptids who
Yeah,
have
the
huge
dumpies.
dumpies.
Okay, everyone. I know we've been talking about demons and religion, but I think we should go back to what's really important. That's ass.
Yeah. Remember, regardless of your religion, regardless of your faith, regardless of where you're from in the world, the one thing that holds us together as humans is our empathy for each other.
And
That's
ass.
what makes us human. And if you can't respect people for who they are or what they believe in, that kind of thing, then that's not very human.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think yeah.
Be kind, be respectful. That's what we want to preach. Not be afraid.
Oh, like when you said that, Like, oh, we are a queer channel. My first thought was just like, we are, and then I remembered ourselves. I'm like, we are.
History's all jumbled up, yes, but that's the fun of it. That's why it's taking a really long while with that series. It's really just, it's kind of like a big Rubik's cube. You fix it around to like properly fit a thing, you know.
The amount of thirstings he had for Leon, Lisa, for Ada, this being a queer channel, shouldn't be surprising. Okay.
We haven't thirsted for Claire at all. We were more frustrated.
Claire,
he truly is a Redfield.
It's like I wondered actually if I was gonna thirst for Chris, cause like yeah, I'm like, is he? But then all I could think of is just like, Redfield, can you calm the fuck, lock the fuck in, Redfield? And now we're playing as Claire.
And it's
like,
the
lock
same
the fuck in. Like,
oh god.
God damn it! It's so. Listen, Jill Valentine, I love you with all my heart. Please learn how to run. Redfields, I love you with all my heart. But can you lock the fuck in?
Stop hitting the fucking walls.
So Claire and her janky little like running into wall problem.
We were actually looking into we did some Norse mythology before in conjuncture with the release of Loki season 1.
Yes.
Not like we weren't sponsored or anything. We were just Lisa's a huge fan of what's his name?
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom Hiddleston specifically. So and we're also big fans of like Norse and Greek mythology in general. Like not saying that they're the same thing. It's just like it's one of our interests. Even our friend group, like one of they're really into we're really into those types of pantheons. And we decided, you know what? Let's look into it. We do have videos depicting them. It would be fun to revisit them with our new style. We're just trying to figure out a way to make production a lot smoother, without too much how do I say it? Pre-production hell, I guess, is the best way to say it.
I met this one very religious guy who for some reason was also very problematic, which was weird because he genuinely cried once when I made a joke of him going to hell. We'll see you guys there, by the way. What? Like,
actually, someone mentioned what hell is to them. And that kind of gave me a little bit of comfort knowing that someone mentioned, like, this is a really religious person, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like one of those old people that like kind of force down religion down your throat. And I'm pretty sure you guys have met one person like that.
I want to tell a story of mine. I no longer work there.
Fist fighting.
Oh my god!
This was a better story, but like, let me tell mine first.
Yeah, because mine's a doozy.
To them, heaven is what's it called? Being in the embrace of God. Of course, Christian religion, Christian God, right? And I ask, so what happens to people who don't believe in God or sinners, all that? They just simply don't get embraced by God. They're just in the void with everybody else.
See you in the void, guys!
Yeah, here's the thing. Ever since then, I thought to myself, if this is what we're gonna get at the very end of the tunnel, and it's just either we're gonna get some company from God or not getting company from God, who's to say that there aren't other gods outside of that hug? Like, who's to say the people outside of that hug aren't partying, that kind of thing? I'm not saying, you should believe in that one. It's more of, it's kind of a weird thing, all this talk about being in good with God, only to get oh, okay, we're just chilling out with him at the end, just made me realize what is there really to look forward to afterwards?
Partying in hell, everybody. See
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys.
My point was it wasn't described as hell. Like hell is not having God with you. So can are you just kind of like chilling out afterwards? Like that's the thing. Hell is the absence of God's love. Exactly. Like so what does that necessarily entail? Because it's very vague. It's very vague. Like my point is not like, oh, you guys shouldn't that's not my point at all. My point is what is like, given the nature of how vague that is, what does that mean? What does that mean? So I asked said person, what does that mean? And they couldn't give me a straight answer. So ever since then, I've always had that image of like, I'm probably just gonna be walking the void.
See you there. I live in the void. The fuck you mean? Oh my god, when we hi Rafe. Hi.
Yeah, you can tell your story about the fist fight or anything like that. I should lock in.
Yeah, hold on.
I should lock in.
We do see you. Hold on. Because I haven't been able to read chat.
Is your finger okay, by the way?
Yeah, my finger's fine. It's been fine.
I'm so worried.
It's okay. I'm not bleeding or anything. I've been through worse. Okay.
I once rolled onto Lisa's toe,
It's
causing
so
it
funny.
to cut.
Yeah.
Like causing it to bleed out and stuff.
It's always like that funny actually.
We have a meme about like at least once a year I accidentally hurt Lisa.
It's always so funny because didn't
it start when I accidentally
punched me in the nose during the VR thing?
Yeah, because like I was wearing VR goggles, I was playing a video game in a mall, and then Lisa for some reason walked up next to me and I sucker punched her in the nose.
It's so funny, and the funniest part is when I called my mom. I was like, "Is my mom, is my nose crooked?" And she's like, "It's always been crooked. It's always looked that messed up, girl." I'm like, what?
She sent pictures?
She sent a photo and she's like, "Look, your nose has always looked like that." Ooh, howdy, I have classes on church theology and I can explain, but this is a YouTube channel and I cannot type it. Wait, we also had Theo.
We also
classes.
had theology. Like a lot of my theology teachers, some of them are weird. I'm not gonna deny that. Some of them are weird. But like a lot of them were really cool and like opened up the discussion about like history and sociology. I think that's one of the reasons why we also kind of like got an interest with that.
Yeah. Okay. What got to take another look at Christianity after dropping it for so long was the overabundance of criticism of the religion by so many media. With Hazbin Hotel, it has now gotten to the point where the subversion of heaven and hell is no longer a subversion; it's a norm. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Very rarely, if at all, is heaven and angels of the good guys and hell and demon are the bad guys.
Yeah, it's really a gray area, which is the same with a lot of different different things in our life. Like a lot of the world is just gray. And if someone were to like, this is what I tell this is what I tell Lisa all the time. This is what I tell like my friends and family all the time. If someone tells you that they have all the right answers, be skeptical.
Like we don't. We're just
okay. Be skeptical of us.
Okay.
Like, we don't have all the right answers, but it's always good to have a skeptical mind. Mostly because it's one of those you have to believe with your own eyes. You have to believe with your own senses. Because, I mean, is there a deceiving devil, trying to make you believe that something is real in theology terms, I guess? But like, you don't know if someone's trying to lure you into something malicious because, of your own gain, of their own gain, using your own insecurities as a means to manipulate you. I'm not saying that about like any religion. I'm just saying that about generally anything in life. Generally anything in life. Because you can substitute whatever with anything. Whether it be a grocery store membership to like a big corpo telling you that they're the good guys, Always be skeptical. YouTubers like being all hunky-dory happy and all that, you've seen how many of them got, taken down because they're not that great of people. You guys should also keep us on a skeptical lens. Keep us in check. Keep us in regard of like, what we posture as morals and values, because it's the checks and balances. Yeah, like it's the checks and balances that are important. Like always be skeptical and remember that you can do anything with your own life. Nothing matters, but there are consequences to your actions. That is my belief. That is something that I always tell Lisa, that we should always be careful, that kind of thing. And yeah, it's just trying to be safe out there.
You were almost forced into a cult once? Huh?
What? God.
How like that?
My God.
Or at least my view into what a cult was. If you get the weird vibes, it's like this feels a little culty. A lot of the time, we're not saying it was, because we don't even know what it is. But sometimes it's one of those things where your vibes are correct.
Yeah, I was also being groomed into a cult once. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Like, it was around the time I was becoming agnostic. Like, they caught me in a very agnostic time in my life, so it didn't work. Oh, I do remember a priest. This is one of the reasons why I also became very skeptical of, like, when people say, "Oh, these are the good guys," like you should always run to them if you have problems. I had a priest once. I'm not saying this is all priests. I'm just saying this specific priest. Because I was told if I had any problems, I can always turn to him and like talk to him about it and everything. He was the priest in our church back when I was like a young Christian boy. He went up to me, and I was a fairly chubby kid. And he was pressuring me into becoming an altar boy. And the first thing he told... I kept saying no because I didn't want to.
It's a lot of responsibility sometimes.
It's a lot of responsibility, and I didn't want to. And the first thing he said to me after, like... kind of like badgering me into getting it. Like, the first thing that he mentioned to me that wasn't the usual, oh, but, God, was... Would you rather say yes to a plate of steak rather than God? And I was just like, whoa, man.
That is so
Are
rude.
you saying that because I'm fat?
That is horrible. Like, genuinely, you told me this before. I hate it. I hate it. Like,
it's that kind of priest. I didn't know it was like he was that kind of priest. And the thing was,
everyone
that
else.
kind of made like that image of like like, oh, my parents told me I can trust this man, but he hurt me. That does not compute. Does that mean not everybody that I'm told to be safe around is actually someone that's safe for me? And what I got from that isn't that I should be like wary of everyone. What I got from that is I should make my own judgment on whether or not a person is safe for me. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Use your own judgment. Be skeptical. Use your own judgment. Use your own critical thinking skills in order to judge whether or not a person, a belief, an organization, or whatever, a company, whatever in your life is good for you and your family and friends, but specifically you, because at the end of the day, people will tell you all sorts of stuff. But it's up to you on whether or not you start believing in them.
Okay. So, I had an even a really religious person in my work once. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm also gonna read chat. I once told my pastor I'm into Greek mythology, and he flat out said I'll be going to hell. Oh, okay. Yeah, so about that, that whole thing. When I used to work in corporate, I had a friend there. We were both, like, first jobbers. And we were both, like, excited. We were having, like, lunch together. Right? and we were just chilling out. It hasn't even been 6 months, and someone else who was at work decide like asked like, oh, can I sit here? And she looked like she's been there for a long time, and she's mentioned like, oh yeah, I've already been here for a while. And we're like, cool. One of the seniors here then is just here to hang out with the new kids. Awesome, great. And of course she brings up religions, just like, her church and whatnot. She was a very religious person in the sense that like it was like the main thing she was talking about. Now, I'm not particularly religious. It turns out my friend wasn't either. She, in fact, wasn't even Catholic. She had a belief, her own thing. I forget. But it was something about how she believed the universe in and of itself was God. That God is not like a separate entity, but it's that existence itself, and living in itself is kind of the manifestation of God. And I'm like, when she mentioned it, I was like, I don't know if I said it out loud. I was just like, that's really cool as a concept, and like, if that is your belief, that's actually super cool, and I really want to look into that. And the senior's face, her smile dropped. She looked genuinely so afraid for her. She's like, that sounds nice, but did you know that belief is actually so dangerous, and that's how the devil can get you? And then she just, like, my friend, she straight up says, like, I don't believe in the devil, actually. So I don't think that'll happen to me. So, like, Mike said, Pastor Z spitting facts. Isn't that Buddhism? I know it was a very specific thing. I forget.
Wait, what's Buddhism?
Like I was trying to describe her, my friend's belief. I forget the full thing, so I can't even say whether it's Buddhism or not, because it was a word that she used that was very specific, and I didn't know what it was. So I don't know if it is Buddhism or if it's something like completely different. But all I know is that she said that she was not Catholic and her belief was outside of Christianity. And our senior spent literally the rest of our lunch, lecturing us on how we should go to our church so that we can find God again. And then ever since then, we've been we decided to avoid her. Dante Alighieri integrated myths into his religious fanfic, and we all thought he was cool. Love a good Dante Alighieri story.
Oh, you're not gonna get into the fist fight that happened?
Oh right, goddamn. I think I was already leaving my corporate job, and I was going to go into a studio.
That's one of the reasons why you filed your resignation form, right?
Yeah, it's like the reason why I did that. I was already thinking about it because I was looking into the studio that Z was
working at. The studio we worked in, actually.
Yeah, the studio we eventually worked in. What you call it? And then I learned that like on one of the days I was taking my leave, for one reason or another, I come back next work day, and I had learned that of all the days, she got into a fight with one of my other friends, actually, and I love her. She is also, how do I put this? I used to read tarot cards. She was also like kind of into that stuff, and we both like talking about it. That's how we got to be friends. Is a different friend, and they got into a fight in the girls' bathroom. It was a whole thing. HR had to be called, and I'm like, of course, the whole time that I was on leave, now something exciting happens. Buddhism has no god. It's the belief that we're all connected and created by us as well, a cycle. I don't know if it's that specifically, because I forget. I know that Buddhism, like, it's a large, I'm not too familiar with it. I don't want to pretend like I know. You know what I mean?
I studied Buddhism. I think, I studied Buddhism in college. I'm not gonna pretend I know everything about it, but I think saying Buddhism doesn't have a god is kind of an oversimplification of it, because from my understanding, Buddha is kind of both a god and a figure to become.
I remember.
In a way, like, it's about becoming enlightened. essentially.
I remember when cause I used to live near a Buddhist temple as well. We actually asked the people who were there if like they considered Buddha to be God as well, and they just flat out said no. So I think it
Yeah,
is like a very nuanced thing.
It's a very nuanced thing. Because I
Especially-
know, like, when I was living in Bangkok, the people what's it called? The people I asked about Buddhism from, because they were Buddhist, right? It's
Yeah.
one of the biggest religions in Thailand.
Yes.
They do like some revere Buddha as a god, others as a concept to be.
Yeah, right. Like it's
Like Buddha is an actual person, but like one strives to be enlightened like the Buddha. Yeah, like I'm not gonna pretend I know. It's more of like this is my understanding of it.
yeah.
So kind of a gray area kind of thing. If there's any Buddhists in chat, please do enlighten us.
Oh yeah, actually. Question though, Lisa. When you did tarot, how did you believe tarot worked? Because I know there's a lot of opinions on how it works. Like I feel like there's two parts of it. Do I believe in like the psychological aspect of tarot, where it's just whatever you think's going to happen is kind of there, and then what you see is like it's
Confirmation bias.
it's like confirmation bias. Like I think yeah, to an extent I think it is, but at the same time there are some things that are unexplained about like tarot cards that kind of have like a I don't want to say supernatural. That feels a little sensational to say supernatural, but definitely an otherworldly type of thing. I like the idea that the more you use tarot and the more you kind of like get used to like your own psyche and like talking and reading tarot, you have a little bit of yourself in the cards. It feels like sometimes it feels like a separate entity of some sort, but it just feels like you yourself, but like you, but outside of you. I don't know. I'm no tarot expert. I only studied it for a while, so and I haven't gone back into it in years. I have so many tarot decks because I'm insane. And I miss it. I wish I could give you like a straighter answer, but I think that's the whole thing about tarot. There's never a proper answer for how it really works, and it really is like dependent. So that's what I think. You will be streaming Psychopomp Gold this week? Yes. We have our schedule up, and
Friday morning.
I think it's Friday morning. Is it
Yeah.
Friday or... Yes, Friday morning. You can check out, we posted it over on YouTube, so yeah. I think of it more as an otherworldly intuition thing, since most future readings at the time don't make sense until they actually happen, and you're like, damn, that's what it meant. I kind of get you with that.
For me, it's more of a like I kind of take from a more Jungian like reading of things, where it's more of a reflection of your inner self. Like it's kind of like you talking to your subconscious, and because I got Lisa into tarot cards when she was curious about it, and I helped her jump into it. And when
Can I tell them the funniest reason why?
yeah, you saw a pretty tarot deck in the bookstore, and you wanted to get it. And get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue.
What's it called? Like a few people since have asked me like how to read tarot. I think Mike's is one of them as well.
Yeah.
And what I tell them is, if you were to go to tarot trying to read the future, you will end up with confirmation bias in a way.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that like that is true, but most of the time, from what I've seen people like using tarot cards to read the future, like what they tend to do is like, oh, this happened because the card says it was gonna happen. One, that's not how fortune telling works, and two, that's not um, like how I would necessarily translate that. Of course, you can have your own translations and own ways of reading and all that. But the way that I recommend people using tarot cards, because the problem with that is it's easy to lock yourself into a psychosis when you believe that something bad will happen because you got, say, the Tower card.
Can I say the funniest thing? I have gotten the Tower card for one time in I think a span of 6 months. I only got the Tower card.
Yeah.
It was insane. Anyway,
yeah.
continue.
You can get locked into some sort of psychosis if you deem the card is bad. One, a friend of mine who introduced me into tarot once said, tarot cards aren't inherently bad. The cards are just neutral. Even if they're reversed, they're just neutral. Two, this is something that I've gotten from my own research and everything. You can use them more as a reflection of what your what's it called, subconscious is currently. You can check up on your subconscious that way. It's a way for your subconscious to talk to you, and we do that by whatever we see in the picture, on the card itself. We start reading it based on the meaning of the card and what we're going through currently. We relate those two stories together, and we form a narrative. That narrative eventually becomes a way to kind of understand your own current situation and how you feel about things. In a sort of way that turns reading tarot as a means of meditation to process your current struggles, your current thoughts, your current everything. It's not necessarily a means to predict the future, but it can be a means to lessen the burden of anxiety, because now, one, you've processed your thoughts on what's currently on weighing heavy on your mind, and two, specifically if you read the future readings, I tend to do that. It's less of this will happen and more of you kind of brainstorming a way to properly move forward with the situation. Now, will I deny any spiritual, unexplainable things that happen when you read tarot cards? No, I'm not gonna deny that, because that's not my deal. It's more of the things that I tend to see from people who kind of overly spiritualize tarot, in the sense that they the cards can see the future, all that. They tend to lock into a psychosis that is also kind of something that you see with people who believe in astrology, to a degree that everything that the astrology tells them, that's kind of where their beliefs lock in, and everything that they do in life is locked into that kind of thing. And what I said earlier, you gotta be a little skeptical and all that, because if you're gonna let somebody else dictate your life, you're not living your life, they're living your life, and that's what I try to tell people to avoid.
Yeah. I love how this turned into a religious talk to a tarot
It's
card
kind
talk.
of weird, yeah. It's kind of weird that it turned into a religious talk in the first place. Lisa was supposed to work, I was supposed to work, so.
I mean, I'm working.
You're working. I'm
already finished so many things.
Oh my god, I am just starting out with the next video.
I get dreams about tarot a lot, actually. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
You guys want to see my cards? I know, Grim, Lisa, I can post pics of my Viking tarot deck if you want. Yes!
Oh, yes!
Yes! Hi, Kame!
Hey, Kame. Kame, you messaged us earlier.
I think it was the...
we saw your message on a general chat saying that you were hacked. Should we be concerned about the message you recently sent us?
Yeah, is that part of it?
Or is that something that you're actually, like, you know, that you've actually sent us, like, you know, because, like...
Because we haven't checked it, because the first thing...
We haven't checked it, because we
said-
were about to, but...
We saw your thing in general, so, like,
general.
I was wondering, because, like...
Yeah, I'm kind of scared opening that chat now.
Yeah. I think I saw in the preview of, like, on my phone, what you call it? There were screenshots, so that's why I was wondering if it was that. So, yeah. Stream title, the spookiest employee you've ever seen. Stream content, religious talk, and enlightenment. Enlightenment!
I mean, sometimes, you know, being enlightened is the scariest thing you'll ever do because you'll have to face your own demons.
Yep.
And by facing your own demons, you will get a persona and get to fight shadows and stuff. You know, it's spooky stuff, but you get a cool persona creature thing.
Yeah.
By no means should you guys take this as like religious advice or any sort of like political, spiritual or whatever advice. Like they should be taken with a lot of salt. Like I said earlier, take it with a lot of sodium, children. Not literally. That's bad for your liver and your kidneys and your blood pressure. And a lot... sodium is bad. But it tastes so good. Yes, I did get hacked and deleted all the messages.
Okay, cool.
That's good.
That's so scary, though.
So I assume the message that you sent us is a genuine question or genuine message?
We can check,
'Cause, like, I'm scared to open it.
We can check later. Like, I can probably check on a preview on my phone. So, yeah. Hi, Brother Boss!
Hey, Brother Boss! We're talking tarot cards and religion for
somehow.
some reason.
I don't know where
I don't know how that happened.
I took my... Oh, well, we are glad that you got your account back on Discord. Just in case, don't click any links I send for the next couple days. Noted! If you actually... I guess that's also... like the thing nowadays, careful with like links even from us, because that's what I'm also worried about. I hear that's a thing that's like,
oh yeah, like people getting remember guys, we only have like the official accounts that we advertise. It's always Koffeine Studio, that kind of stuff. If we ever message you in private sending you a link out of context or like asking you for money, all that directly, note we will never do that. A lot of the we ask for, you know, donations and all that during stream to like help with the channel, but we will never go directly to you guys, like ask you for money through a sketchy link or something.
There's that.
It's becoming more of a big scam going around where people pretend to be other content creators. We will never do that. Just know that if anyone ever messages you guys like saying they're Z, Lisa, or whoever, or Koffeine even, being affiliated with us, all that, message us directly. Whether it be through the Discord or... You guys don't have to find our personal accounts. So you guys... That's already a red flag if we're not messaging you through our personal accounts. So like, if, if you guys ever get a message like that, go to Discord, the Koffeine community, go to us, and like loop us into it so that we know what to do with it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, you got the Emperor poster.
Oh
man, I love the Emperor. Every time I get the Emperor card when I do a tarot reading, it's usually when I'm messed up and I'm like, and it's like, you need structure in your life. I'm like, I know I need structure in my life. I'm sorry.
I'm basic. My favorite card's the Fool.
My favorite...
A friend of mine explained to me that the Fool is there is no bad card, but like the Fool is kind of like the best card, even in reverse. Mostly because like yeah, it means that you are kind of like how do I explain this? You are at the start of your journey. You're curious, all that. If you're, there's a lot of opportunity in front of you. If it's in reverse, the only difference would be that there's still opportunity in front of you, but there's a fog in front of you that prevents you from properly seeing it. So you're going in blind. That kind of thing.
Off topic for a bit from E. Do you all think that you never play a game made by your viewers? Yeah, okay. Yeah,
guys, we're still waiting for some of you guys to make your games.
Make them now!
Like, I know a lot of you guys have said that you guys are working on games. We're still waiting.
Yeah.
Look at me in the beanbag. We're still waiting for your games, okay?
Look at me in the beanbag. Hold
on. We are waiting for your individual projects, whether it's a video game, a video series, all that jazz. We watch them. We will play them, all that jazz. We will partake in your media because we want to support you. Okay, we want to support you.
That's Z in the beanbag. Okay. Okay, like, even if it's unfinished, not sure how you guys would like a 2-minute game. I mean, you know what? Imagine stretching out 2 minutes to like 4 hours.
We did. We stretched out a 12-minute game into an hour.
Yeah, it's because we're dumbasses.
What's it called?
That's so cool! It's huge!
Whoa! That's so cool!
I'm too basic. My favorite card's the Magician. I am a magician. What? From Mike. But I already sent $6 million from the link you sent me. It says, "Hi, I'm definitely Z. Give me money so we can stream today and my raccoon need medicine to get well. The novel is coming, trust
Lisa, is that you?
My bad. The link goes
Lisa,
straight
return the money!
The thing goes straight into like a bank account. I don't know, so...
It's kind of funny because like in lore, where like Lisa in lore, okay, this is not IRL. God, I wish.
God.
Like in lore, Lisa has a black credit card, like like an unlimited card. It's not hers. It's.
Lisa in lore is just Batman fanfiction.
Yeah.
So that's just me wanting to be raised by Bruce Wayne. Guys, send money to Zio Waka. He needs it to fund his mega church. I'm still in the process of getting my life back together. You know what? We are so rooting for you on that.
We're so rooting for you. Like, just so you know, like, we know how it feels to, like, have... to feel like your life has kind of like crumbled to a point where you need to piece yourself back together. Koffeine was kind of a way to do that during the pandemic. It's like outside of the pandemic, in 2019, things were already kind of crumbling apart. Because
I guess like there's a lot of personal stuff that
lots of
happened
personal stuff, jobs, everything. Things weren't looking great, and then 2020 happened, and everything felt like a huge reset. And Koffeine for us was that huge reset, and you guys helped us kind of get our.
Yes.
You guys helped us like get a semblance of structure back into our lives, and we're eternally grateful for that. And one of the things that we wanted to do was to help you guys. If you guys are indeed struggling to get back into your feet and encourage you guys to push forward, because sometimes sometimes you just need someone to be on behind your back, and we want to be those people, at least one of them, to support you in whatever you guys are trying to do, unless it's world domination, in which case you will have to fight us.
Yeah, there's that too. bro, the boss, the tower always strikes me because it just means that there's a forceful change in your life. When I got my tarot deck for the first time, I got a lot of similar cards. And at a certain point, I for a couple of months, I kept getting the tower. And it was around the time that shit was constantly hitting the fan.
Right, we got the okay. We were reading it like I think it was around February. We were both reading tarot cards. What we used to do was we used to read tarot cards in front of each other, like kind of like
A way to study together.
yeah, we did study together. But remember when we used to do synchronized readings?
Yes, we used to.
We both got the Tower tarot card. Like it's like, oh, what should we expect in the next couple of months? Tower tarot card, like, you know, because for like from our readings, the Tower means a forceful change due to something that was inherently unstable from the foundations of what you were trying to build up to. Like something went wrong because it was already kind of like shaky from the start. And we were like, you know, what should we expect in the next month or so? How do we move forward? The Tower. What does that mean? Like, is our careers as animators, because we had just gotten like promoted to pre-production, all that, like a couple of months earlier, is something gonna go wrong with that? What's happening? Are we gonna get fired? All that. That was February 2020. Lockdown started literally a month later.
Okay. Send deck pics, guys! I have so many. Wait, I have a favorite. I have a Shadowscapes, the deck, a mermaid deck, and folklore deck. I have 4.
I got my deck is my deck is only the major arcana from Persona 4, but not the official one. I got it from a sketchy vendor in a con once. That once I got it, I went somewhere. I came back, they were gone.
Yep. According to an online test, my tarot is the Hangman, which is supposed to represent being stuck in stagnation, and yeah, that's kind of accurate. The Hangman actually has more than just stagnation. It's it can definitely be read that way, but depending on the cards and depending on like the reader as well, it can also mean just new perspectives. Sometimes it's like when you feel like you're stuck, because you know, dude's hanging upside down. It also. Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Oh, that's so pretty. I think I've seen that before.
What deck is that? What's the name?
I think I've seen that in a bookstore once. That's so cool. Yeah, like it's this is how we tend to read, or at least I encourage Lisa to read as well. You know how we tend to form narratives with the cards?
Yes.
Yeah, like forming a narrative with the card helps with reading the card, because like, say for the Hanged Man, imagine yourself walking along, because the major arcana tells a story. The Fool is the start, the world is the end. You're essentially the Fool trying to find enlightenment, because the world means enlightenment, right? Like that's an oversimplification, but generally it means like you are whole. You are the world, right? The Hanged Man is kind of the fool who stumbles upon a rope on the ground that pulls the fool upside down. Right? Now the question is, are you going to stay the Hanged Man, or are you going to continue with your journey? The Hanged Man is a card that designates that you are in a stagnant position, you're trapped. But if you feel this way, you should take in the sights, because a new perspective into things, like turning your world upside down and looking at it from that perspective, that will show you a way out.
Yeah.
Because that's just how like that's how things are. You need to take a step back, reconsider your options, reconsider your position, all that, and then move forward accordingly. So, like, in the narrative sense, reconsider your position, you're hanging upside down, take a step back, and by this, I mean, like, take a breath, climb up to your foot, and untie yourself. It may hurt when you drop, but at least you can move forward.
Also, with the idea that it's uncomfortable. Yeah, I've always found that getting the hangman, it always means like you're not feeling too hot. It's an uncomfortable position.
Yeah. It's supposed to be an uncomfortable position.
But like, you know what? We're rooting for you. If like whatever you need to do, we are rooting for you. New perspective. Stop there and let me correct it. I wanna live a life from a new perspective.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna schedule.
No! Can I send unsolicited deck pics on Discord?
Sure.
Yeah, go fucking it. Okay, did I ever mention I got the tower a lot before I joined you guys' channel? Jesus. Wait, where the tower?
Where the tower?
You need to break things down in order to build back up. It's why in like the traditional order, after the tarot is the tower card is the star, and the star is a symbol of hope.
Yes.
So yeah, Two of
like,
Cups.
always note that like after time of hardship, you will always find hope if you're looking for hope.
Also, Two of Cups, I love that card.
Yeah.
So Z has the Major Arcana. The Major Arcana tends to mean major
life
events.
Yeah.
The Minor Arcana tend to mean like a solid day-to-day type of thing. And I love the Cups cards. They tend to the Cups tend to be about relationships with others and emotions. And the Two of Cups is kind of like finding a connection with someone. Because, like, the idea is that the Cups cards and the numbers leading up to them are kind of like a growth of a relationship. From the first card being, like, oh, you find a person and you are starting something out, and the Two of Cups tend to mean, like, you know, vibing with someone or vibing with, like, growing a relationship. The side note, said relationship, a lot of people tend to put the Cups cards as in a romantical relationship sense, but I find that they're actually more it's all sorts of relationships: romantic, familial, and platonic. My deck personally, my base deck, a Shadowscapes one, I call her Delilah, is it's actually more platonic. My whenever I read for people and they get cups and it's about relationships, they tend to be more platonic. I asked how's my mental state, and that's what I got. Oh, okay, mental state.
I think if it's mental state, I think either it's a yearning for a connection with someone else, whether it be platonic or romantic, or oh my god, bro, the boss!
Can you assign each Carol Cove character a tarot card?
We were actually thinking of
yes.
that. Okay. Bro, the boss, you just kind of like unlocked a little behind the scenes merch thing that we've been thinking of. We were contemplating what's it called? We were contemplating on making Carol Cove tarot cards. One, we just don't know where to do that because manufacturers, we're looking into a lot of manufacturers. I think we found one, but we have to vet them first. And two, we don't have a concept for art yet. However, we do have a list somewhere of like, it's not done, but we've already placed in some characters.
Where the fuck are they? Okay,
I don't know where it is specifically because this is something that we've been thinking about since 2022.
Years.
Yeah, so
give us a second.
Just like
give us a hot second.
That is something that we are actively seeking to do. If you want a comprehensive list, we will look for it.
Hold on.
We will fix it up. But that is something that we want to do eventually.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Koffeine Tower, where we serve coffee, not tarot. Make Lisa the raccoon ride a plane in the tower card. Can you Two of Cups along with mental health? I know I personally find it to be like a positive thing or something where you wish for something to grow more positively.
Yeah.
Because if the two specifically has to do with connections, and if you feel like it's just your inner mental health, it's also don't trust me on this. You can definitely read up on like different aspects of this. Okay, I am not the end all be all of all this.
Yeah,
People read in
again. We should not be taken as serious advice. Okay, we're just telling you guys like our own experiences with stuff, all that. Like we're one. You guys always should take take us with a grain of salt. Do that with everything. Even that advice you should take with a grain of salt, which is kind of counterproductive. And two, we're not liable for anything that you guys do because of what we say. Because we're saying to you guys outright, make your own judgments on whether or not what we say is something that helps you.
Yeah, I don't know if it has to do with mental health. It
Yeah.
could be that like something that would help you
Yeah.
in
Either you yearn for someone for a connection, whether it be a friend or like someone that you already know.
I was
yeah.
similar to yours. It's that something that could help is finding a connection in general.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say that, or finding a
Yeah.
connection.
Lisa Z, wait, hold on, I can't get the chat.
Yeah, it's either yearning for or looking for.
Never buy decks on the dark web. I got to no.
What happened?
That's
what cup. No.
Tigilan mo ba?
Maybe that's why you got the Two of Cups.
Maybe no, that was E.
It was-
No, the tower.
Oh.
The Rave was the one who got Two of Cups.
Oh, the Two of Cups. Sorry, I got confused.
Yes. My man used tarot cards to predict the tarot cards merch. Damn. I just need some kind of explanation. I guess it could be that having to do with like
Yeah.
finding other people.
Yeah, finding other people, finding connections, like finding friends. Essentially, if it's to do with mental health, maybe some like find a connection that will help you either regulate it or at least ease it. Not in the sense that you will rely on them specifically to fix your mental state, but someone to at least talk to, I guess. Because from what I recall, I'm not too big with the minor arcana, but the Two of Cups keep coming up whenever you read for me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and
it used to.
I'm a person who is kind of very self-isolating. It's kind of ironic that we're YouTubers, given that IRL I don't have a lot of friends. Like I have close friends, they're all over the place, but like I don't have a lot of friends. Like I don't go out to meet people every weekend, every day, that kind of thing.
Mike says, there's something. I always get the full if I get a reading every time. That's the full.
I would say that's a good thing. Let me just finish the Two of Cups thing. From what I get from the Two of Cups is I just need to make friends. That is like that's why I feel kind of like a little personal with the Two of Cups, because it's always a card that like tells me I should go out there and make friends, and I completely agree with that. It's just yeah.
Continue first.
It's just schedule, busy, all that.
If you get what you call it? This is all my books for it. Getting a one or the one cup the thing, it tends to mean like wanting to create a relation with someone. Rave, I have been wanting to grow a connection with someone in a friend-sibling way. But getting a Two of Cups, I find that there is already a relationship established. Like maybe you already know the person, and like
you just need to build upon it.
Yeah, you just need to build up.
I got a lot of cups.
Yes, and they'd have to
and
do
swords.
it. Yeah.
Cups and swords.
I get swords so often. I remember when I was like asking Mike's to like, oh, do a reading on me, and I kept getting swords. So yeah. If you wonder how that works, especially if you're asking about like your mental health, it could be one of those things where you need to think about your mental health not just as a person alone, but as something that like you can allow people into your life, especially if it's already a relation that you already know. As for the Fool, Z is the expert on that.
Wait, before we get into the Fool, I just wanna the cafe owner is the devil. Like
that's actually
that was actually what
wait, you got that's right.
You
that's
were
right.
on the nose.
You were right there. You got it right.
Is like not necessarily like the devil, but rather it's a card that showcases that you feel like you're trapped in something. Because if you notice, the two people in the devil card underneath the devil itself is what's called the Lover's Arcana. The Lover's Arcana, you guys should not take it as a romantic thing. Never take the Lover's Arcana as a romantic thing. I have seen people get hurt because of the fact that they were expecting that they were going to find the love of their lives. No. The Lover's Arcana means you have a choice. Either go left or right, do this, do that. It's a card about commitment. You have to make a commitment between the choices you make. Now, the Devil Arcana is similar in such a way that you move forward with that commitment. Now you feel trapped in that commitment. But most of the cards that you see from the Devil's Arcana in terms of artwork tends to depict the lovers fearing the devil with chains on their feet. But you see that the chains are actually not locked.
Okay.
And they can just walk away.
Two things. Question, did I tell Atsuka's lore, like the whole of it? I just need to know. I don't think I saw it. So no. Also, hi, Jason. Sorry if we don't get to see your chat as much. Chat's moving fast.
Yeah.
The Lover's Arcana doesn't mean a romantic love. Unless...
That's the reading that you're trying to go for.
Yeah. If the question is specifically about romance and the Lover's Arcana comes up, it is really dependent on you and how it's being read, especially in the context of the other cards.
Yes.
And two, it's also, unless explicitly, like, maybe it's intended by, like, the deck in the deck itself. Because I know there are some cards that
there are some that
Yeah.
actually specifically say this is what the card means.
Yeah, but it's still dependent on you. Because again, it's an intuition thing. I kind of get you, like...
The reason why I say specifically, I'm not gonna speak for Lisa on this, that you should not relate the Lover's Arcana with love is because we have seen so many people read tarot cards, and whenever they see the Lover's Arcana, they get really excited. We tell them it has nothing to do with love, and they get very disappointed when nothing happens with their crush.
Yep.
It's so...
If they think about their crush, like, and the Lover's Arcana comes up and they think it's there, the likelihood is that it's probably telling them to make a choice.
Make a choice.
Are you
commit or don't commit?
Actually, can I say the funniest thing about one of your first reading for me?
Oh yeah.
Like, because it's really funny that
Yeah.
I asked about my crush. When we hung out for the first time, it's really funny how things work that way. I asked Z if he could do a reading for me and my crush, and the Lover's Arcana came up. And I was like,
I had to explain to her, you don't... It's not
I
about,
panicked.
Yeah.
I remember I wasn't excited because it was my crush. I freaked out. I'm like, no!
I was like, no. This doesn't mean that they love you back. This never means they love you back. It means you have to make a choice whether or not to pursue this guy or to drop this guy. Like, that is all it means. Or, like, because in the context of the reading specifically.
I remember, instead of getting excited at the thought that he liked me back, I freaked out when I saw the Lover, so I'm just like, I fucking hate this! And I'm like...
Yeah. But, okay, so let's move on to the Fool Arcana. The Fool Arcana is my favorite Arcana because it tends to mean either a start of a journey or opportunity. Like, you have many opportunities ahead of you. If you're to think about it in a narrative sense, the Fool Arcana is the start of the story. The Fool is the main character. You are the Fool. When you read tarot, or tarot's being read to you, how I like to tell, what I like to tell people is, when I read for them, is that you are the Fool. This is your journey. And if the Fool shows up, that means either your journey just started, or you're still kind of like, you're the Fool. You don't know any better. You don't know any worse. You're just kind of la 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 la. You're walking off the edge of the cliff, starting your journey. It's a dog actively barking at you, either telling you not to walk into that, or encouraging you to jump off that cliff. It really depends, and that's where the beauty of the Fool Arcana is. A friend of mine who introduced me to tarot told me the Fool is always a good card because it's a card that tells you that you have many doors in front of you. You have many stories.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Life has many doors, Ed boy.
Lisa says that very specific line every time I
Every
mention
time.
this.
Every time.
But it's about which door you choose, which characters you meet. Because each arcana is a character that you meet eventually in life, right? Like, the magician you meet at the very start, if you were to go through the chronological order of things. And the magician will give you everything that you need, right? Because they're wise, they give you advice, they give you all the tools that you need. This tends to be a friend that you trust the most. You're a confidant that will give you advice on a lot of different things. Though they may not be perfect, at least you know that whatever you do, they've always got your back, kind of thing. And the choice is whether or not you continue on with your story, or you fall into the magician and become that for someone else. Not to say that you don't become you're no longer a fool. It's more of like, yeah, like that's just an archetype that you fall into. Even if it's reversed, like I mentioned earlier, the fool is kind of like, you're still kind of nonchalant, walking around, tra-li-la-li-la. The only difference is you have a blindfold, you're walking in fog, and you don't know where you're going. But that doesn't mean that the doors have disappeared. The doors of opportunity is still there. It's just a matter of being smart about things and choosing the right door. And I find that very comforting. Whenever I see the Fool card, it's always very comforting because it means that the story's not over. The story's just begun. And that, things are still very much under your control. Whether or not, it's kind of shaky or you know what you're doing. You are the clown dancing around your life. And, just have fun with it. So if you keep getting the clown, then the fool, enjoy it, honestly, because it's a great card to have, in my opinion.
This really is the spookiest stream. After tarot cards, we're doing the Ouija board. Okay, everybody hold hands.
We're gonna summon Thomas.
Thomas from Phasmophobia.
Are you still single?
Thomas, 62-year-old dilf from Phasmophobia. Are you single? Guys, please. I've been trying to find Thomas since we started playing Phasmophobia.
What do you think of the Emperor?
Emperor, I tend to get the Emperor, actually. It's usually a card of structure. It's
kind of ironic. You get the Emperor more, I get the Empress more.
Yeah, it's a card that comes up for me a lot because I'm a very messy and disorganized person. I have no idea how to structure my own life without an external force structuring it for me.
Structure, power, masculine energy.
Yeah.
And by masculine energy, I don't mean like you go look for a dude. I mean like
Thomas?
Like Thomas. The things that you tend to associate with masculinity, you should manifest.
Yeah.
To get your goal.
Stability.
Stability
is the biggest word there.
Certainty.
Yeah.
Think of what an emperor does.
Yeah. And I do find that
leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I tend to get that card. I feel both comforted and annoyed every time I get that card because I have a very specific relation with my cards.
Most of the time it's in reverse as well.
I don't get reversed on mine.
When I read you.
Oh, when you read mine, yeah. When you read mine, I keep getting it reversed. And it's one of those things where I get annoyed because it's always just like, yes, I understand that I need structure in my life. Can you tell me how to do it? And then they never do. So there's that. I think it's
I should focus while talking. I keep pausing.
I think when you talk, you pause. You can't multitask. So yeah.
I can't multitask when I'm passionate about talking.
I get you. I I'm both. I tend to talk whenever I do anything anyway, so that's how I do it. Judgment card. I tend to get the judgment card. I think I got it around 2020 or something. Usually it's like a higher calling type of thing where you are being called to do what you feel is what you
It's also one of those like you have to make your own judgment as well.
yeah.
Either that or you're being judged.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sort of thing.
I think that one depends on whether or not it's reversed.
Yeah. Whenever something bad happens to me or things go way out of proportion. Oh, that's actually really interesting.
Yeah.
That I think that's very contextual because like getting the judgment card after some shit happens to you tends to mean like
You need to make a
decision. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so many of the cards. Like shit has just hit the fan and you are coming out of that. You can't just stay there. I think that's one of the things. Again, oh my god, we're doing readings. Getting
Guys, this is not a free reading, okay? This is not a reading. I don't think we are properly eligible to read you guys' tarot, tarot cards, because we are not like. I feel like it's easier to do tarot readings when you're face to face with a person.
Yeah.
We don't know the full context of your life. We don't take our word like as gospel because we don't know what's going on with your lives.
Yep. I think like if you want to hear us out on like those things, feel free to actually also put in your own input. Because what I do enjoy about reading tarot with other people who read tarot is that whatever reading I do and they also do one and it's more of a discussion. I did instincts on this one. Rave. I got 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Is that the one where there's a heart being pierced by 3 swords? I know that tends to mean heartache. It's a painful card. I think out of a lot of the cards, a lot of people also associate the 3 of Swords with not nice. People think it's like a bad card. I know that it tends to come with negative emotions, but I don't
also
think.
mean like healing as well.
Yes, that's
Like
the whole
you're
thing.
hurt, so you need to find time for healing.
Yes, that's the good part. If you feel like 3 of Swords, like some people think it's scary, and I have gotten the 3 of Swords before, and it came from this is more anecdotal than like reading, and it did come from like a pain. What comes out of it is a good thing, because whatever pain you'll feel, it's kind of like letting go of something that gives you pain. I think the way my deck had it, because mine was a swan being pierced by 3 swords, the idea is like you are bleeding out what hurts you so you can properly heal. Oh, justice. Oh, guys, I'm stupid. I meant justice. Justice, not judgment. Justice is pretty. I think that's the most straightforward card.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like, oh, getting justice for like whatever what.
Or trusting your own sense of justice.
Yeah. What you do comes back to you. What a person does to you goes back to them. That's how it.
Yeah. Reverse would be questioning one's justice.
Yeah.
Or questioning your own justice to justice, like maybe looking into your own into your own sense of justice and seeing if you're wrong, or that kind of thing.
Okay. I know one of the 4 is one of the Zelisa, Cam, and Ash. One of those was the magician, right?
I think it was originally Camille.
Yeah, right.
But
Originally.
I think Ash is. Wait, no, it wasn't.
No, like
I think
someone.
It was Muggy. That was
the magician.
yeah.
Okay.
Because Muggy's the one who sends us off our adventures.
Here's my Kafe list. Ash is the fool, Cam is the high priestess, Z is the chariot, Lisa's justice. Was it Ash who was the high priestess or Cam?
I think High Priestess is, by lore standards, I think it was Ash.
Yeah. Lisa, I know Lisa wasn't justice.
I think Z is the Hierophant.
Z is the Hierophant, yes.
Because I tend to get the Hierophant as well, so
yeah.
Like that's kind of like a
Moon. I think Lisa was the moon.
Lisa was the moon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I do like your Kafe list, mostly because that makes me want to draw them in that anyway.
Yeah.
So like, hold on, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Cause like I remember Lisa being the moon, and if you know anything about the moon, like it's fun because it's a mystery. Oh, things are not as they seem. Oh, So that's fun. I used to get the moon a lot.
Does this have anything to do with Lisa's ties to the evil corporation?
Whoa! Who knows?
Remember, we love the company. I miss Lethal Company.
Me too. High Priestess. I remember High Priestess was one of these guys. There was another one. Good lore. What would the CEO of Gaia Corp be? Bitch. Wait, I have a tarot card here. I summon my tarot card, number 69, the bitch.
The CEO of Gaia Corp. I think Gaia Corp in general was the tower.
Yeah, and then the tower design. I remember it was going to be of Gaia Corp's tower.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dawn and Nate, I think I had a concept for them
This is before we conceptualized Dawn and Nate, actually.
I had a concept for them before where they were gonna be the lovers because they did still have to do with like heavy decisions and values.
Yeah. What I recall was the lovers was supposed to be Z and Lisa.
Yeah,
like,
that's true too. In the original.
Z and Lisa, because like the devil would be Z and Lisa.
And then Muggy was in the middle,
not Muggy,
right?
the landlord.
Landlord, sorry.
Because of the deal that they made with the landlord.
Knife Guy. What's Knife Guy?
Knife Guy was also made after we conceptualized these, so this is actually kind of cool. Now we're kind of building upon it.
Okay, let's see. What's Knife Guy?
What do you guys feel
Let
like?
me go bring up a list.
Would Knife Guy exist not as a major arcana, but the entire suit of swords?
Oh my god! Knife Guy in every sword card.
Right? Think about it.
And it's just
so
him with
perfect.
What if it's just him with an increasing number of knives?
Exactly.
It's just that.
It's
just
beautiful.
Can you imagine the 10 of swords and it's just Knife Guy like
holding
this?
10 knives.
Oh, it's actually he has that and it's just a bunch of knives in some guy because like it's usually depicted as like just like imagine he just has that.
It's just the same guy with more knives in its back.
Tyrone Rex. What would his card be?
Ooh. I think for smaller characters like that, I would be more inclined to put them as like minor arcana.
Yes.
And it would be interesting to
was he the Hierophant or the Hermit? I forget.
Z,
yeah. I remember.
I think either one,
because I just realized.
Or the Hermit was
who?
Old Pappy Reed.
Old Pappy Reed.
Either Old Pappy Reed or Hamlet May.
Oh yes, Hamlet.
Yeah. Either that or Hamlet May was Justice.
Yes,
yeah,
Hamlet was.
I think Hamlet was Justice.
Hamlet was Justice.
And Old Pappy Reed was the Hermit.
Dawn and Nate are in every cups card.
Yeah.
And it's just them with an increasing number of cups!
Hey Dawn. Yes, Nate. Why do you keep buying cups?
Why do you keep buying cups?
I don't know. I've kind of gone fond of them. We have a little too many cups now.
There's like 10 cups on their desks.
I can't put my paperwork on my desk. Why are you using my desk specifically? I ran out of space.
Who the fuck is Tyrone? You gotta meet. Wait, hold on. Do I have an image of Tyrone here? He's running for mayor. Wait, I have him. Fuck. Where is he? God damn it! No, where is he? I don't have him. No, I do.
Guys, we need to get back into our lore ASAP.
It's so funny. Wait, hold on.
Where is he? If you guys want to help, fund our lore, this is how we ask, this is how we ask for donations, okay? If you guys want to help with our lore, you guys can donate into the streams, and when you guys donate, you get perks. Right now, the current perk is that there will be a 10% off discount on every merch that we have for a month, starting at the end of the stream, the stream-a-thon. So yeah, if you guys wanna take part in that, you know, that happens. When we ask you guys for donations and all that, note that there will always be something that we give back to you guys. If someone claims to be us and asks you for money, you should ask them for their liver. You should ask them for their liver. Not C and Lisa's liver. Their liver.
This is Tyrone. Tyrone would be Emperor. Tyrone! Interpretation of the lovers. Z says the lovers makes more sense because of the decisions y'all made with the channel if you consider a more realistic sense than the characters. Aww! Wait!
Aww.
That's actually really cool. I like that.
Really cool.
I yearn for Gravity Falls tarot cards. Do they have an official one?
Do they have an official one?
I'm going to kill someone.
I would piss myself if they have one.
Hold on. Is this real? Or is this fan? Either way.
Does Whimsy still exist in Disney's heart?
The deck was... Okay, special dart dedicated to Alex. Okay, it's... Oh, they're so nice! I'm going to kill someone.
Oh, wow.
They're so nice. The sun... Oh my god. The tower being... Oh my god, look at the tower. Oh my god, wait, hold on. I'm gonna... Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, the tower being Grunkle Ford.
Yes. Ford was hot. Anyway. Stan's hot. Anyway. His name's Tyrone. No, I know him, but I didn't know his name. I was just imagining a random dude. Now that's a hear me out. We're doing a hear me out for Tyrone. He has to get in on this.
Tyrone S Rex. Get it? Tyrone S Rex. Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes.
Guys, note that Tyrone started out as a pun joke character from like I said, a lot of Carol Cove started out as my webcomic called Jim's Days. He used to be just the what are they called? President of the university?
Yes,
that
guy.
what they're called?
That thing.
But since the world has gone to shit, we're kind of building him up to be kind of the Bernie Sanders Mamdani of Carol Cove.
We're just like, who do we use as inspo? Mom, Daddy, I guess, and Bernie. Dude, fuck it. We ball.
Like, you know, Mamdani's my mayor, personally.
We say, as we're on another side of the world completely.
I love that meme.
I love that meme.
By all means, we are not New Yorkers.
I don't know if this is any coincidence, but you know, when I'll shoot my shot as I'll try to vaguely explain why I mentioned Asuka. Let's say Judgment is there. Ooh, the Arcana. That's interesting. Why must I somehow end up behind stream? It's cool. We're sorry. Chat is very active. It's actually incredible.
Cross your finger, bud.
It's fine, dog.
I still feel so bad.
You actually freak out more than I do.
I know.
Whatever this happens, it's so funny.
I just feel bad, okay?
Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is Cypher in the intro. Fuck!
Oh.
I just want cool stuff. I just want cool stuff. Like, I want more tarot cards, but I need to read them. I'll show you guys the most recent tarot deck soon. And, should you guys force me to, like, go back into reading them? Maybe.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what happened now?
Oh no, like, I'm like asking people to tell me to read my cards more often. Oh. Ma'am Tani's my mayor, a person from the Philippines. Okay, alright. Okie dokie. So yeah. Okay. Oh, girl. There you go. There. So I'll ask this based on your knowledge of judgment. I mean, I did do some research during the time making him, but just in case, Measure, I want to know your insights about the judgment card. Judgment tends to be a card, I think we mentioned earlier, but I don't know if you got to hear it actually. A card of, what you call it? In some decks being called to, like, I don't know, a higher calling of some sort. And in others, it's, being judged in a way. It really depends on, like, which thing. I got the judgment card every now and again before, but I don't get it as much anymore. So there is that. Take my thing with a grain of salt, especially because I don't use a traditional Rider-Waite deck as well. And my deck kind of comes with its own, like, interpretations in its own, like, book. But yeah, it's it's a card that also calls you to, like, make a decision that will, like, heavily impact your life because it's a decision you make on yourself and, like, where you want to go moving forward.
Guys, FYI, I'm gonna lock in. I'm at the audio editing portion of it, so I'm not gonna hear anything Lisa says, so I'm not gonna be able to react.
Yeah.
If there's any question for me, please tap me.
Yeah, okay. Also, I opened my own account now for receiving commissions, and I no longer have to get them from a third party. Hey! Congratulations! Good luck with late comms! We'll still go back to you for comms! Like, we still have, like, stuff to do, and we're still also waiting on, like, our end in terms of commissions for, like, all the other things that we gotta do. But, like, it was pleasure doing comms with you. It's quite good. I love my purple guy so much. I love him so much. So yeah. It means I can receive the full payment now without cutoffs. But yeah, like, awesome. It's definitely much easier when you can handle it, like, yourself. So yeah. Don't forget to actually you did doing comms with you also gave us, like, a good some good insight on how we can better our commission services. I really liked how you had pose references already ready for, like, to help with the client ideation. That was something we were like, hey, we should probably do that. So awesome job on that. What you call it? The only bit of advice I can give is, like, please price yourself well. I guess you know your worth as an artist. So there's that. Kame, my first tarot deck was a Native American themed one she got from a Native American store in Arizona. Oh, that's actually really cool. Whoa. Jason, I did, but I thought there's more to it. There's definitely can be more. A lot of tarot decks have a lot of different, like, ways of interpreting. So there's that. That means I now know what to do for Atsuka. If you'd like, I'll reveal it in the mod channel as to why I can't afford it to accidentally leak this info. Sure thing. Our lips are sealed. If you, you don't have to force yourself to, but if you do want, like, comments or advice on it, or if you want to share with it, and you don't have to share it in, like, you know, general, you can let us know. It was a pleasure to draw your dude also. Yay! Hell yeah. So yeah, that's that. I know we have, like, I've been trying to look for the list actually, and since we had it since 2022, and the organization of our lore is in a lot of different places because every year shit always, like, happens and we have to, like, collect our lore again. We're gonna try to find our list of the different characters of Carol Cove into a tarot deck. I remember we had a drawing. I remember we had, like, a full thing. It was huge. I don't know where it is now. But we laid it out. I think we laid it out like the whole thing was actually going to be one piece, broken down into, like, a gajillion cards, or like 72, 74 cards. I forget actually. So yeah, I'm gonna scroll up because I don't think I got to read chat as much either. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I read these already. Judgment card. I offaced once because something happened between me and a classmate. Not necessarily a fight, but a problem. Justice Reverse was my card for a while back then. Justice Reverse. Getting it often is probably like, it can tend to mean like you doubt your own judgment of like, just your judgment, but you like, it can do a lot with like self doubt, or maybe your sense of justice is skewed in a way that you weren't aware of. Again, it's one of those things where you did take with, you don't have to heed my thing. I definitely look up other resources. I have, every time I read cards, it always takes me several hours to read them. I don't know, like, for those who read tarot, how long, like, when you try to do a reading for yourself, how long do you usually take to, read it? Because whenever I do, it's always a gajillion. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm done with one illustration, just one. It tends to be a gajillion hours because I have several, I have the main book that I use. Actually, no, I don't even use it too much anymore. And I have 2 websites and a million books that I use for like, what you call it? Reading. All the lore is mine to keep. Our lore is everywhere. Please take our advice. Even though I know we're like, oh, take our advice with a grain of salt. But if there's one advice that I can say that I hope that you can keep in mind. You don't have to take it, of course, but I do think this one is good. Whatever lore you have, wherever you write it, keep it in one place. It's so distressing to think, oh wow, I forgot one of the things in my lore. And then it's just gone because you have no idea what it was and you don't know where it is. What the fuck am I? 66? Yes, this one. So yeah. Okay. Welcome back, Jason. Goodness gracious, goddamn. Okay. I know that we are only like actually, wait a minute. 145 last time. That means we reached 150. Okay, we're like we are $5 dues away from getting a post stream. I don't know if we'll reach it, but like that's totally fine. I don't think wait. How long have I been streaming? And we are $10 away from reaching 160, which the next goal is that everything in the shop for like a full month will be 10% off. So yeah, I've been streaming for like 2 hours 43, really. It's felt like more. Back forward. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Guys, how's the music? Like, is the music still on? I will be right back, because I'm gonna go to the toilet. Hold on. I know what to do. I know exactly how to make you guys know that I am not ending the stream. I'm just going BRB. There you go. There you go. Okay. You sent a short explanation. We're not gonna read it out in chat because you didn't want it to be leaked, so yeah. You guys see it? Do you guys see it? Yeah, you guys see it. Okay. Alright. What do you mean don't destroy the bathroom? There's already a leak there. It wasn't for me! It's something that we do have to fix and get someone to fix. It's because I don't want to break it anymore. Fuck. It's like it's a leak that did not involve either of us, breaking things on purpose. I'm way behind on Pokemon fanfic. Life, as well as the fact that I'm more interested in my own little story, has made me neglect it. I think that's fine. If anything, I do plan on return it and finish it. It's supposed to serve as practice for when I write my own thing. Grandma, what do you mean? I didn't do anything. I have done nothing. Okay, I guess the only thing I need to do in this one is background, and I'll choose that based on the last thing that we did in Psychopomp. So yeah. Okay, now I can do next start. What do you mean lose the way? It's the one I've been trying. I've been trying, girl. But what you call it? It's like a faucet. Not a faucet. It's like the way back. That's the really reason why. Reverse BBL, grandma. Fantastic. I can't believe I read that sentence with my own two eyes. It's a for my D&D character, and currently I'm trying to plan out how I'll play him again, because now he's shifted in terms of using one of his compatibilities. Oh, okay. Alright, I think you mentioned, yes, what you call it? I remember when, the D&D, what you call it? Not necessarily, that I knew, but, I know you talked about it before. So, wait, did I start recording already? No, I have not. That would have been a disaster. I've done, before, there were times where I, what you call it? Have drawn, full illustrations and then forgot to record it, so I had to redraw the whole thing. It's a goddamn nightmare. It's not too bad, but it's nightmarish enough. Oh, a support or healer. So I'm trying to maintain some sense of consistency. It reminds me of playing a character that was supposed to be a healer. I got a cleric, Keso. The character that I keep talking about was a cleric. Did he ever heal anyone? Let it be known, no. I've never healed anyone with Keso. Why? I keep playing support characters. Do I offer any support? No. I always make them a tank. Oh, why don't you play a tank? Because it's funnier. I think it's way funnier actually to play someone who's supposed to be a support character, and all they do is hit stuff with a hammer, because Keso's weapon was a hammer. So yeah. Okay. And now that we've gone into working, because we're totally working. We totally work. We totally focus and whatnot. There's more of these 2 sentence 2 spooky ones. I finished one illustration, which we were supposed to do. So the idea behind 2 cents 2 spooky was that it's supposed to be looser as well. So it would be faster to get through stuff, and it's a lot more dynamic in some of the shots. So at least I got that going to make this faster. I feel like I am both, I am somehow more locked in, but a little more conscious, because now I get that you can see someone draw when you do a speed paint, but watching someone draw live, that gets my nerves in a twist a little, because now I'm just hyper aware of what I am doing, and I'm am I drawing this ear right? Am I drawing the hands right? Am I drawing correctly? But then I just gotta remember, and I just want you all to know that this is also a way to prove that we are not AI. I think that was one of the reasons why we started with what you call it, work with me streams, because we wanted to prove that we're not AI and we're actually doing stuff whenever we draw, and we're there are brush strokes. There are brush strokes, and you can't. There's no AI generation happening in any of our illustrations. So yeah. Just like how there's like no AI or no other source of. Wait, fuck. How does this hair fucking work? I don't fucking know. That's why I drew him from the back. There you go. Make his eyes smaller. He's like in shock. Someone died right in front of him. There you go. Vector lines, my beloved. It's so much easier to draw with you. There you go. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. Boink. Look. Did I put like something on the back of his hair? Yes. Ish. That can work. It's loose enough. And then that. So okay. Not sure if we saw since I posted like way earlier since I got here, but the implication when it comes to my 2 cents too spooky is that if the two were to meet, the universe would implode. That's actually really good context. If and when we do get back to that, like I think we will, because like we mix newer comments and older comments. We what you call it? We'll take that into account. For when we get to that comment. Because, like, sometimes we have to rack our brains into, like, what the hell are we gonna do? What the hell are we gonna do for the drawing? And that's why we have this whole process of, like, thumbnailing everything. Like, all of this. And sometimes a single 2 cents too spooky can have, like, multiple thumbnails because we're figuring out how to make it. There you go. And it's a little messy, but that's the whole point. Clean, but messy, I guess, is a good word for it. It was, I do think I recall seeing your, message on that, though, okay, 2K, because, like, it was around the time, or just before the time that everyone was talking about religion. I'm still not sure as to how that happened, but it's fun. It was like being in a theology class again. I mean, sure, you know, it was spooky in a sense that, like, demons were involved. And we never had demon discussions in class, sadly. But it was still fun. Next up, while we're here, during the Work With Me stream, we will be using a Ouija board to summon Satan or something. I don't know. Look. It's like the whole stream is like a bit of phasmophobia, where we try to communicate with the beyond. I'm so interested by like how they do the tarot cards though, and the Ouija board in motherfucker. In phasmophobia, like if they took into account the meaning of like some cards, because some of the cards they're not the I think they are the cards, but like I don't know how they work. And they don't even have all of the cards. It's just a few of them. I mean, I kind of get, like, even if you were to just do the major arcana, which would, you know, make sense whenever people do, like, game mechanics with tarot cards, they usually just use the major arcana because, like, one, rather, they're iconic, and two, it's easier to input, like, mechanics for 24 cards instead of 70 plus. So there is that. So yeah. And then it's just a lot of this hatching. Okay. When you guys eventually come across this, I don't know when these ones will come up. We have a schedule for them, sure, but I actually don't know the exact date of when these will come up until we like get to start working on them. You go comment. You know what? Like comment like not just I was here. But comment whatever the fuck was going on if you recall, because I feel like by the time this will come up, it'll be like, what were we talking about when we were looking at this again? And then the answer is going to be like, religion. Deep theological and physical discussions on religion. Also, back on the topic of Two Cents Too Spooky, would y'all mind if the one I sent you guys did draw it, was to make the character Venus or Venus adjacent design? I mean, sure, like, this is also your chance to say that. Well, in terms of Two Cents Too Spooky, thank you, for, you know, like, for the ones who wanted to show off their stuff. Thank you for, like, sending it over in the comments. It'll be easier for us to find. But if you want, like, a little snippet of, like, what you call it? What you'd like to see? Yeah, I will mind, like, you know, including that, in the thing. I will have to say, your illustration did kind of, like, and your comment did make me want to figure out, like, a silly, goofy comic for Knife Guy. Because all of his 2 cents 2 spookies are just that. It started out with a bit, because, like, the Knife Guy is just, like, it's a parody of all of the, what you call it, those 2 cents 2 spookies that are just like, oh, they're a lone man, but plot twist, another man, and man has knife, you know? It's fine. Which Venus are you talking about? I know, Venus is, EZOC. But I would like to think that it'd be super hilarious if you thought it meant that I would be drawing the entirety of the planet of Venus. Because, admittedly, now that I'm thinking about it, I wouldn't mind drawing the entirety of the planet of Venus as, like, a character. Just like a casually existing giant void the size of... I don't know how big Venus is. So, yeah. Also, you know what's great, guys? You know what's great? Fuck. Where are you? You know what's great about Clip Studio Paint? And why I say Clip Studio Paint? Very good, very nice, very fun. Drawing art software is because they have these fun things on the side. Can you see them? I'm not sure. Not fully. Almost. Yes, you can. Is that they have brushes, so you can, like, do that, and it would, like, show off a blood splatter. Depending on, there you go. Depending on, like, the angle and speed. So that's cool. That's fine. That's dandy. Let's distort that. Free transform. Yes. And then, like, that. Whoa. Is that cheating or is that cheating? Not if I use the brush and still click undo. 3 Venuses. One is EZOC, the other is the planet Lisa brought up, and then there's the MC of Psychopomp, who is technically a MILF, by the way. I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since we played Psychopomp. I feel like the biggest issue that you will see, okay, if you end up going to the Psychopomp Gold, like, stream, and you find us struggling, and it's like, oh, but you played it before. We have the memory of, like, not a goldfish, apparently. Of a fool. Just a plain old, normal human idiot. And we are gonna have to figure out what we did last, and figure out how to move forward. Because we have to even get used to the controls. Fuck. I don't think I was there for the Psychopomp stream. I think I didn't know the MC's name, actually. If you weren't there during the Psychopomp stream, I think you'd enjoy it. I think it was pretty fun. It's very interesting. It's, fuck. It's kind of one of those things where it's disorienting, but intentionally so. So you're kind of just thrust into this world of, like, what the fuck's happening? And you don't know what fuck is happening. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I think I'm done with this for the base. I hope that doesn't show too much. I just remembered the total price I'll be paying the grappling books I was going to buy. Well, not now, more, so still planning to buy. Okay. I see. You did the calculation last night. This includes a delivery fee. $131.29. 4 books in total. depending on like, you know, how big or like not how big, the quality of the books. I mean, I feel like that's okay. I don't know. I forget. That's in dollar reduce, right? God, I miss when books were cheaper. Growing up in the Philippines, okay, do you guys remember? Like, when books were, like, 200, 300 pesos? Like, that was when I was, like, growing up. Or even, like, when you go to, like, a book sale or something and books were, like, 100 pesos. And now you go to, like, fully booked in the Philippines and shit is, like, a gajillion or something. And then, or if you go to, like, a book sale, shit is, like, the pricier still. The memory of ChatGPT, as one might say. True, true. I hear that, like, the whole point of, chat, GPT is that it's supposed to remember, like, conversations, and you're like, whoa, you're having, like, a full conversation and whatnot, but, like, nope. It forgets things or something. We make it a point to not use, that for, like, any, like, I hate it. It's so inconvenient. It's actually more inconvenient, with search engines having, like, AI. If, like, I use another, because I use several search engines, if the search engine says, would you like to ask AI? I'm like, absolutely not. At least they ask, but, like, it's really difficult when it's intrusive, you know? Her full name is Kavanash Missionary. Is that something that came up in the first game? I don't know. I don't remember too much from, like, the first game. I read that as hooks. I thought Jason was gonna buy 4 grappling hooks. Do you guys know how much a grappling hook is? Do you guys know where to purchase grappling hooks? I'd like one. Because, like, I always think of Mabel when I think of grappling hooks. And, like, I always thought that, like, being able to, like, use one would be easy peasy lemon squeezy. I don't think it would be. Though, sorry if I'm, like, also quiet every now and again. It is actually hard to draw and speak, so it's just long swaths of quiet when I'm trying to, like, figure out how to draw a line. The names are in the first game. Now go on, try to say it. Kavanash Missionary? Krusner Colvin. I'm sure I handled that. Okay. My favorite manga series, like 700 for the English translated version. Son of a bitch. Stuff be just expensive nowadays. They just really do be pricey. Let it be a fun little fun little tongue twister for you. I can say it. I said it okay. I don't think I said it right, but I said it okay. It's not that too hard, right? Kavanash? I don't know where to put the wrong. Try again! Savanash? The C implies the Kavanash. Surely I got Vishneri. Or a Colvin a little correctly. Krusner? Krusner. Krusty. The clown. You know, that's something. 2 which will be judo books and the other being a jujitsu book and a wrestling for dummies book, because right now I just want to learn in advance and at some point find a gym to help me build a proper base. Yes. It's all like having like written text to learn something like martial arts is so cool. I know that like the best way to learn is like through action, but like having like the written text for it, it's like the sacred text. And then again, I do love a good book on anything, especially like a for dummies one. Like I don't think I've ever owned a for dummies book. I would like to. I don't know what. I see it every now and again in like those secondhand bookstores for a couple of bucks, and it's just like, they're usually, these secondhand for dummies books are usually like old Windows XP for dummies. Part of me kind of wants to get one, just for like, for fun. I know we don't even use it. It's like gonna be like practically useless, but it feels like such a time capsule of like an item that I kind of want to get it for the novelty of it. I'd still read it if I knew how to read. I should learn how to read again. I've been reading ish. Fanfiction counts. Fanfiction counts. Let's see in here. Let's see if you can say your name. Okay, hold on. Hey Z.
Yeah. What?
OK2K is asking if you can read these two names.
Banana.
But you got it. Can you see it?
It's Cavendish, right?
Cavendish? Cavendish, the banana. You got it. See? Okay, 2K. We can read it. Cavendish the bananas. Funnily enough, I had an infinite love for grappling hooks, and I thought I would save images of grappling hooks. I'm just imagining an entire gallery folder of just grappling hooks. That's... Wait, what? Epcot Ball? See, and I was saying that's me. I used to save stuff like on my phone or even like on my desktop like back then. Of stuff like I like these things. I'll just like save photos. So that's why I have so many photos of Ryland Grace from Project Hail Mary. I like him. Epcot. Z, do you think that we're just saying Epcot Ball? I can read the guy's name. I think I have no clue how to pronounce the MC's name. Okay, 2K says, damn Z, that's so wrong. Why? Cavendish banana. I am actually a little excited to get back into Psychopomp, because like there's so much that I don't remember that it'll feel almost like playing the game again for the first time. So that's exciting. I think like it was such a fun game. I forget like how that even like started to like wait, how the fuck I like the wave of that. Okay. Make a smaller one. I don't even... What is the MC's name? I forget. What is... Characters? Vena? Also known as Pompey in the fandom? That's so cute! I gotta remember more of this particular game. We might watch, like on our own, a bit of our stream from the last time we streamed the game, just so that we have an idea of like what we've been doing, so we don't run around like too much. We probably still will. Just because we look up like anything doesn't mean we got like the skill to like even catch up, so at least there's that to provide entertainment. And what's...
By the way,
yeah?
side note.
Yes?
The next 10 for
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday,
Yes?
is with our new microphone, so the audio is gonna be buttery.
Oh, nice. When we work on... Z's editing the 2 Cents Too Spooky long form right now. And it's kind of funny, like, looking back at our... Especially, like, for the first run of it, our audio is a little ass. It's okay, but it's a little ass. And then we have, like, we got to get a new microphone, this little snowball, and our audio is better. Still have to make some tweaks, but it's definitely better. So when you get to the most of the video, it's just audio that is ass. Then you get to the comments, what was in the comments, which are newer parts that we add after, it's not ass all of a sudden. It's a little jarring, but it's not too bad. We watch, like, we preview our videos all the time. It's not too bad. I think the only reason why it stands out to us is because, like, we, you know, editing, and, you know, we're kind of hyper aware of our own content. So yeah, I'm assuming it's C Vinash. Is it C Vinash? I thought it's usually Kavinash. I'm still here. Hi, Lilo Stitch fan. Lurking, I see. We see you as well. If I'm remembering correctly, when it comes to the secret ending, you got the hardest of the key necessary to unlock it. The next two should be pretty straightforward. Okay, 2K, I'm so glad you see us as being able to see something straightforwardly. By the way, Koffeine, when y'all play VNs, do you guys prefer most of the options leading to an ending on its own, like option-sensitive endings, or more not that important options? I think a good VN is one that, like, I have a preference for, like, options that lead to, like, an ending on its own, option sensitive ones, because that's kind of the appeal for me, at least. And I like when, you know, it feels like every decision you make really has a cost. So there's that. What else? I do like the not important questions. I kind of like the idea that they have an importance on their own, which is to learn more about a character, especially long haul ones. I think short visual novels, I feel like every choice is kind of like, it has a cost. But longer ones that, like, take up a longer span of time over several days in game, I like seeing the options in VNs that don't just lead to, like, they don't lead to, like, a particular ending, but leads you to, like, learn more about a character that you're interacting with. And that in and of it, like, just doing those make you rethink how to get to certain endings, or rethink your like choices moving forward, so they don't feel, you know, not that important. They feel like they have a different kind of importance. I don't know if I'm wording that correctly. I don't actually know if I make sense there, because, like, that's what you call it, that feels like a lot of words happening. But yeah, I guess that's what I think. I don't like the idea of, like, not that important options, quote unquote. I feel like the importance is not necessarily that they're more or less important, but more of, like, they provide, like, a different reason for being there. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. My brain can do that. Don't worry, I'll find a gym, since I already know a book can only get so far to start to self-learn. I mean, like, still, even before doing anything, having something to self-taught already puts you in, like, a pretty good position to, like, not necessarily be ahead only, but more of it gives you, like, the headspace to keep an open mind. Like, whenever you learn anything, not just, like, in terms of, like, martial arts or anything, but general stuff. Because it's like, you think you know one thing, but it turns out it comes out the other way. Yeah, it's different. But instead of it being frustrating, it's more of, like, it's fun. Because, like, wow, learn new thing. Yay. I like learning new things. Okay. I know it should probably be a balance of both, but I don't know how to feel about adding too much useless option. It feels like asking a person what their favorite color is. It has no connection. I get you. It's really, what you call it? You have to ask, every time you think of, like, what the options are. What is the goal of, like, each option? Where does it really lead to? And it doesn't have to be, like, ending. The goal, not in terms of ending, but the goal of, like, what do you want this option to say about, like, the character or the story? Is it, like, maybe I'll get if it is about a favorite color, like, even, will that have any meaning in, like, the story? Or will that, like, tell you more about them? If they have a particular reason for, like, learning about it. It's very easy to fall into the trap of, like, overthinking it. That's why the first thing you can do if you want to like make a VN is to like plot out like the road well outside of, you know, like story and concepts and like, oh, what exactly are you gonna do, make a map, I guess, like of the ending, what you call it, the endings that you want, and like the main options that will like lead to that. That way you don't have to think about like the quote unquote unimportant questions later. Like you just think about like what leads to where first. And then after doing the main roadmap, like whatever you want to do, like you can see where you can fit, or you can see where you think like stuff will be important. That helps us at least. Boink. Okay. Because man, we have to get back to Camille. I feel like that's one of the things we didn't get to, like we had a map, but like it's really the overthinking that gets it like to be a lot. Having my boxing book championship fighting explosive punching bag and aggressive defense by Jack Dempsey. That's like full title. But it was only a book that really gave me confidence, but I had to find videos. Mike Tyson was the one that also read his book and still trained in a gym. Oh, so he was my base. Oh, damn, you went really hard on like the research. Love that. Better phrase question. If you needed to capture someone and the only thing you have on you is a gun, would you shoot them, and where if you and where? This is an actual thing I need, this actual question I think I need answered. Does the bullet have to hit them? Like, we have to shoot them. Do we have to shoot in their general direction, and you'd be like, oh no, I missed, but I did try to shoot them. I don't know. Would it be the foot? Like a toe? It would hurt, like a lot. Can I graze their hair? That's technically part of their body. I'd just be a smartass about it, actually. Because, like, no vitals. Leon Kennedy ass answer. I didn't hit any of her vitals. Fuck off. Wait, hold on. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a second while I select this stuff. Like, I don't think I'd shoot, like, a limb. Not an arm. Not the head, not the torso. The dick! Somewhere where I think, like, it's not fatal. And I'd still be a smartass about it. Okay. Gosh. I think I can, add... Where else? Okay. Then all of that. Clean up there. It's fun. It's fun using these little things. Because you can just make a print, put it there, ta-da, I think. There you go. And then, distort the thing, I think. Actually, there's also another way. Sometimes I do. Yeah. Slight movements. There you go. I guess we did one. That's like, you know, we managed to do our... Yeah, boy. Now... let's look back on our goals from here. See? Goals. How long has it been? 3 hours, 21 minutes. And what did we do? Hold on. Oh my god. Can you guys still hear me when I'm on this distance?
side note, since the stream started, I've already collected 3. Are you okay with putting 3 fan-made stuff for the next video instead of 2?
Sure.
I've already collected the 3 that you guys submitted while the stream was going on. I thought, would it be, like, since you guys joined us, the 3 that were submitted, we're gonna do that for the next video. But you guys need to comment, like, on all the videos that come out in terms of the ones that you guys have seen here. Okay, okay, that's the deal we're doing, right? I'm not gonna mention who the 3 are, but I've already collected 3. Any more submissions will be probably for next time, but yeah, I'm editing them right now. There is a little bit of a grammar issue with those 3. Also fixing for flow. But yeah, if you guys know who you are, yours is already being edited.
There you go. Yippee, that's cool. Yeah, okay. So, the fucking goals that we had were to the original goals. So, like, I wanted to do this so that I could, like, continue doing Two Cents to Spooky, because, like, during yesterday's morning stream, Z was doing FNAF and I was working, and I wanted to continue that, so there's that. Whoa, what did we do? We thumbnailed. We did, right? Yeah, we did! Two Cents to Spookies. And we sketched out 2 Cents to Spookies. But I managed to finish at least one, which I did intend to do. That was the plan. And they're technically 2 illustrations. I can fix them up a little bit later. One day my entry will be picked for the 2 Cents. I know, like, I think we've cataloged, we've done yours before, I think. I'm not sure. But we've cataloged, as far as I know, that much. What else? Alright, and the next thing is, like, finishing a thumbnail. This technically isn't finished. The only thing I need to do, actually, is to add in the background, which I can't do until I check the last thing that we did in the game. And I'll do that later, because, like, I do want to, like, check out, a proper image of it. But, illustration-wise, which takes up almost all of the time, it's done, though. So we did it, guys! Even with all of the stuff, talking about the fucking the occult, demonology, religion, and all of the little stuff we got to do. We did tarot, we did everything. We've made suggestions on what we're gonna do in terms of, like, doing a work with me stream, except we do it while researching stuff, which, like, on the one hand sounds exciting, on the other hand it sounds like I'd be paranoid the whole time, because, like, oh my god, I don't know how to, like, do that. Ugh. Yes. Is that the Venus y'all were talking about? I don't know if it's her. I forget, like, so much of the lore, but, like, Venus is involved in whatever's going on with, her. Yes. But this is how we tend to do our, thumbnails. It's just doodles. They're just for, like, the sake of the fun of it. And also so we don't have to, like, do too much detail on the thumbnails, since we tend to need them, like, in a pinch, or so we can, like, bulk them up. And they're fun. They're a little more dynamic than if I spent too much time doing the thing. Don't forget talking about the Church of the Baja Blast. The Baja Blast! Venus to the 3rd power. There's 3 of them. So yeah, we've done all of the things that we set out to do for the work stream, and it's been 3 hours, 25 minutes. Do we do 4 hours in the morning or 3 hours?
3 to 4 hours.
3 to 4 hours. So, like, we did it. Hold on, let me just, because I know that our evening streams are, like, for sure 4 hours. Because, like, we're, like, fucking, yeah. And we didn't reach post stream, so I don't have, like, a post over there to, like, a poll to put in. But thank you still to Bro the Boss for unlocking once again tarot card discussions and like what you call it, talks on our tarot card merch. We still want to do them. We're both like we've studied tarot for years. Z studied longer than I have. I started in 2018, so I guess we have at least enough knowledge to make our own. No, don't go. Oh! There! Hi, the limit does not exist. Oh wow, member for 24 months! It's been 2 years! That's crazy. Hi there, you made it like right on time. I'm still like on here. I still be yapping. Probably for the next, like, if I don't end soon, and if you guys don't mind me just like chatting.
Oh, thank you there for, oh my god, 2 years!
Yeah, 2 years!
Thank you! Did we reach post stream?
Let me go check actually. Let me check. Okay, we got 5 there from the boss. Kafe regular. I know we don't tend to, but like Kafe regular is I forgot. Give me a second. I don't think we did. Still. Da, 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 da. But I'm still here to chat because like we're kind of in like the middle ground of Dunzo and not Dunzo. So there's that levels. Yeah. Okay, wait. There. I don't think we reached it, but that's like that's cool. She is however crazy. Oddly enough, my Venus is also actually kind of crazy too. I mean, however crazy you categorize idolizing a murderer, but yeah. That, you know what? Fair enough. Should we be drawing? Fuck it. Let's take a break. Let's take a break from drawing by drawing, which is something that I know Z knows I do. Because I can't stop drawing. And since we're talking about Knife Guy a lot, fuck it. Let's draw Knife Guy. I mean, I think that was almost everyone at some point in 2050. I don't know how to draw, dudes. I don't know how to draw. I say to myself as my job is draw. You know, genuinely, sometimes I forget that I'm a professional. Not even in a sense of like, oh, I'm a professional. It's like, no, I've worked in the industry for fuck's sake. I know, like, outside of, like, the fact that, like, you know, we are the indie professionals, like, in terms of animation and illustration, because that's our fucking job, and we studied for it, and we worked for it, and work under mentorships. It's like my brain, for some reason, can't seem to connect my brain into, like, I am a professional artist. And Z has to remind me of it all the time. I'm just like, okay, if you want any professional advice, and then I remember, oh, yeah. Lisa, how the hell do you draw so fast? Oh, I don't know.
Dude, I don't even know. Lisa just draws so quickly.
I don't know. This isn't even like... I'm just scribbling. I do a scribble. Like, I guess, like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I'm doing this. It's not perfect by any means. I envy people who have the technical knowledge on drawing, because every time someone's just like, how do you do this, and they have like a perfect answer, not perfect, but like they have an answer to like, oh, I have this step-by-step thing, and then if you ask me, it's like, what is your process? I'm like, lines. I don't know. Whenever I do have to get into the technicals, that's when I take a really long time. So there's that. I just randomly stumbled on they're taking the Hobbits to Isengard video. The legend? To Isengard. To taking the Hobbits to Isengard. In the wild? What else? I see. I guess my Venus is just a fem cell. See, you and Z have started tarot cards. Yeah. The Fool card. I think, I don't know if you were here for, like, earlier, but the Fool card, I know Z has mentioned. The card of, beginnings. Starting of, like, an adventure.
Beginnings, opportunity.
Yeah.
New adventures, curiosity.
Curiosity, yeah, that's a good one.
A card that denotes, just having fun, being nonchalant, carefree.
Yeah. It's a card that's, like, very comforting.
Trusting your own instinct.
Yeah. It's a card that I find comfort in. A lot of people find comfort in it.
Also, guys, outside of the three comments that Lisa needs to make art of right now, I'm done with the long form video for Sunday, and I've done editing all the comments that will be added in. Literally, the comments are from 2 hours ago, and like, guys, this is during the middle of the stream. It's gonna be, yeah.
Yay.
Would you like to read them? Not out loud, but like,
Okay.
read them if they're okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next process after I edit your text, or I edit your comments, or when I write the original stories as well, is that Lisa will proofread them to see if I have any grammatical errors or if something doesn't make sense. Once that's been approved, we record them. Lisa edits the audio. Lisa makes the art. I take the art and the audio, turn that into a video, editing the animation and all that, making the animation using the art that Lisa sent, and then compiling them into the long form videos while turning them into shorts. So it's quite a process, but ironically enough, it's the quickest process that we have outside of like all the other stuff we do on the channel. This is why we have more of 2 Cents Too Spooky. So this is gonna be relatively quicker. You guys will definitely see this individually next week, but like, the long form will have these 3 comments on Sunday. So yeah, like, congratulations to the 3 who joined in and made a submission, because you guys will see it on Sunday.
Would you consider the Fool to be a wild card? In what sense?
Depends on what do you define a wild card to be. I know Persona counts their Fool as a wild card. In a way, yes, because you don't know what the Fool is capable of and what the Fool can do, period. That's the whole point of being the Fool. There's so many opportunities, and you don't really know what's inside the bag they travel with. So yeah, it could be a bag of tricks, it could just be supplies, it can be something that, you can't really predict or expect. That's also, I think, the Fool is also related, in my opinion, to the idea of jack of all trades. Like, essentially, if you go down the route of the Fool entirely to the world, you become a jack of all trades. And that's my opinion, though. So yeah, wild card. How about you, Lisa? What opinion?
Fuck. I don't know. I usually, cause like my deck, when it comes to the Fool, tends to be a very carefree card. It's someone who doesn't know what they're getting into as well, but they're confident that whatever they encounter, they can just handle. It's someone sort of who looks like they're about to go off of a cliff, but they look like they're about to fly. And it's kind of that thing where you don't know whether they're going to fall or fly, but they know, or rather, they don't even care. But they just take the leap anyway. What? Why are you licking the screen? I didn't believe in the haunted bathroom, as people keep telling me, until I was pissed. And I turned into spooky. send that in a comment? Can you? I wonder if Lisa's seeing the lore. Does it come up in like has it come up in the game before? Or is it one of those things? Because like I forget. I need to like refresh my brain on it, so I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's a spoiler or not. So. Jesus. Or if it's something that we've already encountered. Fuck it. Haven't said it yet. You please. It's so funny. Okay. There you go. That way. I love drawing these guys. I love drawing like their fuck ass. Okay. The twins. I love drawing them. I love drawing them so much. Oh, ha 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 ha. There, I will go insane, actually. It's not outright told you, but it is shown. Oh, okay, it's, you guys have seen most of it. Interesting. We'll keep that in mind, actually. Today, now the peekaboo style is part of my little project, with the goal of executing the Dempsey role. And for the longest time, well, that Dempsey role has been my goal ever since I started boxing. How the fuck, yeah. Interesting. I've been thinking a lot about, wait, did I miss a thing? Oh, it's from the Amazing Digital Circus. Oh, because it's like, you know, Pomni, like, a sort of a fool character. Because she's a jester. The fool is in tarot is usually depicted as a jester. Interesting, actually. Watched a video about a character analysis about Pomni and her character development throughout the show. I wonder if she fits up, because, like, it does follow the, you know, the hero's journey in a sense. The entirety of the major arcana follows a story, like especially depending on how you read them. The fool going into the journey of meeting these different people or becoming these different people.
Omni is the fool.
Yeah.
Agatha is the magician.
Mm-hmm.
Jax is the hanged man. Kinger is the emperor. Zubul is the empress. I forget the other characters actually.
Kane.
No, not Kane. I'm getting to Kane. What's her name? The ribbon girl.
Yes. Gangle?
Gangle. Gangle is... What is Gangle?
I forgot actually. Like, I don't actually know.
I forget.
Yeah.
Like, Kinger is the devil. Kane is the devil.
Do you want to hear 2 cents to Spooky from E?
Okay.
I didn't believe in the haunted bathroom as people kept telling me. Until I pissed and it turned into spoopy.
Comment that some...
I said to do that.
Spooky piss.
Spooky. But the spoopy.
Spooky piss.
Spoopy piss. Spoopis. Spoopis? The lore. Digital Circus is inspired by I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. People have found the main characters of TADC parallels to the main characters in Indian memes, except Pomni. Does Pomni have no parallel? I thought Pomni did have a parallel. I'm curious though. I have not read the story myself, you know. Have you? Have you?
I remember trying to read. I think I've heard the audio, like someone reading it out. It's been a while though. It's been a while.
Okay.
Cause what's her name? What's his name? I forgot his name. Mr. E. I just know him as Mr. E. I love his works. Specifically, I started reading his works after he became a prominent character in Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Yes, he is a character in Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. So, the fun fact, the author...
Harlan Ellison?
Harlan Ellison, yeah. He is technically in Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated as a canonic character.
I remember
Mr.
that.
E, no!
I'm a man! Found the song from the junkyard scene from Brave Little Toaster. Brave Little Toaster fucked me up when I watched this.
I don't think I've ever watched Brave Little Toaster. I've seen the horrifying clips on YouTube, but like, I don't think I've ever watched it in full.
I watched it as a kid. I was like, wow, the talking stuff, that's great. No, it was not great.
A lot of the 80s cartoons, 90s cartoons, like cartoon movies, I don't think I've ever watched.
Really? Are you
I
sure?
think the only ones that I've properly watched were the Land Before Time movies, the Care Bears movie. I remember being really obsessed with the Care Bears movie.
That's
though
adorable.
I cannot tell you anything about the plot nowadays.
Gah.
The original Grinch movie, the animated one. Yeah, I don't think I remember Fantasia. I remember getting really scared of
Fantasia.
Yeah. Like, I don't... Like, even classic Disney cartoon movies, animated movies, I don't remember them too well. Nor have I watched them. Like, I haven't watched Sword in the Stone.
Oh, you haven't?
Robin Hood I have watched. I have watched The Jungle Book. But I don't think I've properly watched Sleeping Beauty. I know it was on TV a couple times, but I never got to like start or finish it.
I loved it.
I love it too in terms of visuals, but that was more of a later time in my life kind of thing. What else have I not watched?
Also, look, safe for work art of them.
Finally!
What do you mean, finally?
Somewhere in the laptop Lisa's streaming in is just a shit ton of
Nothing.
NSFW works of Don, Nate, and Knife Guy.
You will never see them. Never. Just know that.
These are files that are never meant to be shown in public. But I am telling you now, they exist. Isn't that right, Afton? Pew. Pew. I have laser beam hands. Pew, 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 pew.
There you go. Not that I could see. What I mainly mean is that there are 5 humans tortured by AM, from what I've heard, but there are 6. Oh! That's interesting. You know what? I'll read the story sometime. And then, like, cause, like, before the big finale,
That's actually how I wonder, like, that's actually why I wonder, are they just gonna recreate the ending of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? Or is Pomni supposed to be the character that prevents the ending of I Have No Mouth but I Must Scream? So I'm looking forward to the last 2 episodes, mostly because of how Pomni kind of shook up the entire dynamic between like the 5 main characters and Ham. Shared the link video for Z to see. Wait, is this really Kame?
The brave it scares me. I'll show you later, damn. My man's on the screen, /J. What else? Just to, like, you know, see what else can do. Last thing to draw, actually. Before Ice goes. You know what? A cameo then. A cameo from Someone in the cafe we don't often talk about, but now we're talking about him more, even though mostly because it's gonna be really funny. Yeah. Okay. Yes. What the fuck did you do to Afton? Why is he a donut?
I'm a croissant.
You are a croissant, I guess, Afton.
Yeah. Here's my pineapple wife. In my belly.
That's fine. He doesn't know what he's doing here, but it's fine. That's fine. There you go. Da 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 da. Why is this brush so light? There you go. Oh my god, it's drawn caffeine. It's drawn fuck's sake. Ta-da. Then we're gonna skedoot after this. And have food. Yeah, we're gonna eat after. After I lay down for like a couple seconds. Couple minutes.
Actually, it'd be funny if it wasn't Spoopy and it was Spoop-pee-pee.
His dick fell off!
No, pee-pee. Like, I need to pee-pee. Wee-wee.
Wee-wee. Oh, sorry. I was thinking... Why do I keep thinking dick? Why is my brain always like, penis?
Why do you have dick in your head? Why are you thinking about dicks, Lisa?
I was gonna say something bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not in my mouth.
That's a you problem.
Ta-da! Okay. I'm gonna... My meat started talking to me! Alright.
Well, I guess you have to start beating your meat then.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta start beating.
What is this
What
turned into, honestly?
We started with something deeply philosophical and human, and now... Penis! Because dicks are funny.
I mean, that is very deep and philosophical.
Anong skill issue ka dyan? Bullshit ka. Okay. We're gonna go now. You were thinking of a deer-like creature from out of Africa. Whoa! Before you guys go, yes! What? What it be? What it be? Before ice goes into the void. Would you like to pronounce the names again? Can you send it again? It's so far up the scroll, and I think it would have been buried in chat. What are the names? It is deeply philosophical if you think about it. That's true. The patriarchy invaded my mind. Goodbye, apparently. I'm so sorry, feminism, for what is happening? I'll tell you their official pronunciation. Yes, please do. Z mentioned the Fool can symbolize new beginnings. I don't know if this will actually happen, but I've seen people speculate Pomni replacing Kane as ringmaster of the circus. That's so fascinating.
I feel like Kinger might replace Kane as the ringmaster personally, and Pomni's new beginnings would be she will be the one to usher out the circus members, I guess. Because I have a feeling Kane is gone, so there's now a vacuum of power. I think it's going to have to be Kinger, not Pomni, given Kinger has more of an experience to manipulate the actual circus, and at the same time, I theorize he may no longer have a body, given he's the oldest one that's there.
I would love to see fanfiction though of how Pomni would act if she were to be Kane.
Evil Pomni?
Not even evil, just like as herself. That'd be interesting.
That's interesting.
Lisa, are you thinking about a dick? Oh, what? Wait, hold on. Oh, what? That is an. Oh my god.
That's an actual animal.
Oh my god, it's adorable! Why do you look like that?
That's an actual animal.
Oh my god, why do you look like that? Wait!
It looks like if you were to vacuum a deer's face.
What is this? That's so cute! I'm so distressed. This is stressing me out, Kame. Why does it look like that? It's so cute. It's so little. I can grab it with my bare hands.
Okay, let me try reading it.
Okay, go.
Jonathan.
Jonathan. It hasn't even been sent yet. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. Because is it not Vishneri? Is it not Colvin? Solvin?
Is it Svinash?
Savinash?
No, Svenash.
Sven.
Sven.
Svenash.
Svenash. Vishner.
Vishner. Without the I. The I is silent.
I have silent I and
Krusner? Krushner. Is it Krushner? I swear to god if the thing...
Srunner.
Solvin.
Solvin.
Solvent?
Srun Solvin. Is that how you pronounce it?
What if it's Vishner E? Vishner E. Vishner E. Sivinash. Sivinash? Sivinash. Vishnar E. And Krusnir. Krusnir!
Krusnir.
Krusnir! Never would have guessed Near being the way it's pronounced. But now that we know, we will pronounce it incorrectly several times over.
Because we will forget.
Not
just
just
remind us again when we
yes.
go live tomorrow. Tomorrow? 2 days.
2 days. Morning
good.
stream.
Right, 2 days from now, because I have a shift. I need to beat the living shit out of employee Z for not
Yes.
making me enough money.
Yes, and you should pace yourself without the ads. Alright, we're gonna go bye-bye. Thanks for coming. I hope you tune us in to us playing Resident Evil later. Venus and Mercury. Yeah, that's fine. Bow! The mic's so on, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
I think I have constipation.
That's great, Afton. Afton isn't on screen.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Yeah, it's okay. Here you go. I'm gonna place the mic near our plushie.
Hello, everybody. I'm shy. I don't know what to say.
What do you mean bye-bye, go shower? Who said that? Eve?
Lisa hasn't showered for 3 days. This is her 3rd day not showering.
No, I have showered recently.
Yeah, that was what? Monday? Tuesday? Sunday.
No.
So it's been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. You haven't showered since Sunday.
I've showered.
No. Sunday.
I've showered.
Sunday.
Tell Afton to eat more fiber. Have more Afton fiber.
My pineapple wife is made of fiber.
You need more.
I woke up when I was married to a pineapple, but someone told me that I ate the pineapple. I hear her voice sometimes.
I'm saying this because I haven't showered. Okay. Well, that's a you problem.
I know your mom knows that you don't shower regularly.
Please don't tell my mom.
I do tell your mom.
He does tell my mom. You have her number. Please don't call my mom.
Too late.
No. Okay, wait.